should be a something in the montage.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
More space than that. I'd say the rucksack template looks close enough.
Just type in AAA.
But basically so small. Looks like this.
There's a kit bag.
Wants it to be all battered.
User joined your channel.
How big is the kit
It's
bag?
it's. I'm not sure.
Hello.
That's
User joined your channel.
I think that maybe just working.
So if we're dealing with
User left your
demonstrations,
channel.
load up on
User joined your
zip
channel.
ties.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I don't think it's that kind of demonstration. I think it's more parade.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I do not see any restrictions in the
Oh, they've got dim mags for this. That's new.
I took an MG free, so there shouldn't be any complaints about that. It's just a different variation.
In RHS?
Yeah.
Thought they only had them in IARMS. Right, time to get my crowd pacification.
User
buckshot
left your
rounds
channel.
out.
User left your joined your channel.
Up to 4 times unless you're marksman.
Yeah.
And
Can have up to
No flashbangs.
User joined your channel. User left your joined your channel.
I mean, this one has 2 times and 4 times, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, but it's telescopic. I'm not quite sure. So
I mean, the telescopic makes it worse.
theoretically.
If someone comes glitching about, I'll change it.
Yeah. No one's complaining.
User left your joined your channel.
Has everybody got a respirator?
Yeah.
User left your channel.
Should do.
I'll check.
User left your joined your channel.
Yeah, wonder what's going to be happening here.
Magazines, 1 round potato.
Could just be fish fucking with us.
Yeah, that's some
Do you take a chance?
Someone's got a
Somebody's
weird
got
mod
one.
on.
User left your joined your channel.
God damn it! Every single time we get one of these like things like come closer to turning on, fucking.
Whitelist.
Yeah.
Hello, lads.
Why? What's happened? Oh fuck!
There was just another error message. Somebody using a potato mod or a potato launcher.
I got it too, which means it wasn't on global mobilization. So.
Rounds in the bag should be enough.
Yeah, those are outside. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure all.
Who is
It's just
80?
very frustrating.
It really just shouldn't be that hard. I just don't get it.
Who's the 80
User left your
specialist?
channel. User joined your channel.
Yeah. I volunteer to be the keeper, so you guys don't have to do it.
Thank you, Ball.
Is that a time again? That's terrific.
Yes.
Well, theoretically, small ball makes
All them?
Yeah.
Should I just take ammo? Instead of launcher, or?
Possibly a bit more blunt, I would have said it, Bolin, but the
That's
sentiment
why
is
you
right.
keep me around.
Who is
I
this
mean,
squad
it's
leader,
all
by
up
the way?
until the point where I actually do get.
Sucks.
User left your channel. User joined your
Maybe
channel.
we'll get an AA. Who knows? This moment, just grab a few more rockets for the Carl Gustav
User
and
left your channel.
a disposable.
Gustav?
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Again, carry on with stupidity.
User joined your channel.
I'm taking the Viper one if it looks good with the uniform.
Alright, I'll be testing the weapon.
Channel switched. Channel switched.
It's a shame we can't use
User
it again.
left your channel. User joined your channel.
What was the, hang on.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
A lot of carrying capacity in this quest.
Yeah, Dolly.
User left your channel.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
He's found us again,
Yep.
BA.
User joined your channel.
Why does it sound like Dolly
User
is
joined your
speaking
channel.
from the top?
Long story short, so Frankie Kings can join in with the stream. We are using a different setup from normal.
Oh.
So he's playing from the bathtub.
User left
Yeah,
your channel.
so basically we're both
User
naked
joined your
playing in the
channel.
bath.
He put a lot of work into that bathroom, so.
So how many channel points for you to turn up on your webcam?
Oh, that would take a considerable amount because Francesca.
I have
Two beers.
69,000.
Two
User
beers
joined
and a
your
bottle
channel.
of wine, and he'll be nips out.
You think highly of me.
I like to
User
give you
left
some
your
credit.
channel.
Hype
After all, I
train,
did make
hype
you
train.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
You
How was
fucking
Windows?
reflects badly on me.
Oh, what do you mean hype train?
You got a hype train, mate.
Ooh, hype train. Yay.
I didn't know you could do that.
What does a hype train mean?
I have
ammo, bitch, so I'll take
To be
this
fair,
one.
if you're ready to use Zerpa, can you go, Lela? No, no.
I don't know. You'd have to ask the interested
Heat
person.
H is will fall.
No,
I would
User
tell you,
left your
he
channel.
doesn't seem to be answering me
User
these
joined
days.
your channel.
Who? What?
No, never mind.
What? Sorry, did you say something to me, BA?
No, it wasn't
Nah.
you, don't worry.
Oh,
It wasn't to you.
it was about me, was it? Oh.
No.
Bitch, I wasn't talking about you.
Alright. Even Frankie's joining me now.
I'm on my way.
Dolly, 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 Dolly.
Yes, Mark!
Lick.
You can't claim me, my wife's here, Mark.
Look at me.
Oh, she said,
Look at me.
she
Look
said
at
you
me.
can claim me.
Look
She
into my
doesn't care.
eyes. He's mine now.
I'm looking into
You are
her.
not the captain
Stop
of that
licking
ship,
me.
Mark.
Big old lick.
Thanks, are we doing anything specific?
Yeah, that's not COVID secure, Mark.
User left your channel.
Cough.
User joined your channel.
Oh.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
0.5 kilos.
Short-range
Where's he
radio.
gone?
I've just put it into my right
User
ear.
joined your
Well,
channel.
I've taken my right ear off of my right ear.
I'm MG, what's up?
I like that strategy.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Is there if so you're in the squad? Is there even a doubt that you're MG Scottish?
Hey, I was.
Yeah, he's
medic
gone medic.
yesterday,
He's gone 2IC.
and I was AT the night before. I said I wouldn't do it the weekend.
He was true to his word.
What's the what's the weapon that we can use? Weapons we can use? Just the VHS?
The one that you've currently got equipped.
Yeah, BA was saying don't change the weapons off the. kit.
Yeah, keep it as the
The iron sights are
VHS. You can.
User left user joined your channel.
I'll just use
Yeah,
them.
get an echo on that.
Yeah, you can change. You can change it to the one that has like the RIS rail to the rail on it.
That would be
Don't think so.
appreciated.
So you can have a different like sight on it, but just keep it to the same platform.
If it's RHS, it'll be the different.
G33 XPS3. I'm gonna check to see a bit more. Because I would like one that's got an iron on top of it, personally.
User joined your channel.
Ah, there it is. You can't take him anyway,
User
can you?
left your
No.
channel.
Are
Joined
you
your channel.
going around and licking everybody?
He does it sometimes.
Nope.
Too late.
You don't know where he's been either.
User left
We
your
all
channel.
belong to Mark now, apparently.
User joined your channel.
So Mark, BA, we're in the same squad. You know what that means?
Yep.
Evaluating Saxon and Wind.
Yeah. I'll get my notepad out. Every
I'll
time
be
they
belligerent.
every time they make a
User
questionable
left your
decision,
channel.
mark it down.
Thankfully, I'll be the useless one.
User joined your channel.
Oh, we'll be questioning you as well.
I need to. What's a fun optic?
To
Hello,
be fair,
Salt.
Mark, I think you were a bit harsh on Alden the other night.
I know I was a little bit. I think.
My
You're
trust
dick.
never recovered from that night.
Alden jumps in and smokes 2IC, and Mark is immediately complaining.
Oof.
Who the
Look,
fuck
he's
is
in
this
the
guy?
room.
He's a gentle boy, and you make fun of him.
So what is this one based off? Is anyone using something like this, or is it just...
What, the rifle? This
Yeah.
is the corrosion stunned rifle. It's an evolution of the FAMAS.
Nerd? In before Mark content IDs himself.
What?
You're humming music, you can't do that. Trish doesn't like that.
And
Surely you'd be singing Mariah Carey given the time of year.
Don't you
You
fucking
seem
dare.
like the sort of person who'd say it's Christmas right now.
I don't wanna love. No, Chris, it is far. It's fucking November. It is far too early. Far too early. Ooh.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. Joined your channel.
Hiding.
Ooh, second one.
Hiding. Hiding.
We can't take you anywhere.
From?
I'm hiding. Someone started talking to me and I don't know who they are.
You don't want to know who they are.
No.
Who are they?
User left
I don't know. I just
Did you see a
walked
name?
away after a while. Yeah. Oh, obviously streaming and stuff and I'm
See, it doesn't work considering that you've walked away from them. If one of your streamers watched you walk away from them and probably knows who you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there is a flaw in my plan.
You ain't slick.
I have many booms though.
Yeah, I thought about packing explosives. But...
No.
I have some boom.
I don't have stick booms. I have grenade booms. 30 of.
User left your channel.
Yeah, same.
More.
User joined your channel.
Fluids.
It's alright, I've packed enough fluids for all of you.
Yeah, but it's always good to have some spare in case you're unconscious.
But I'm not in your section, unfortunately.
Yep. All of my
in the
fluid
sea.
will go in these guys and not you, Dolly.
You're gonna fill them up with your juices,
I don't know
are you?
if that's a good idea, actually.
All of
Just
my
go
salty
without them.
fluid.
Just go without them, it's alright.
Saline is salty,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Just ignore him.
Yeah, saline is salty, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is clear, so that's where your special fluid falls down.
No, that's exactly like my special fluid.
What, clear, runny, and impotent?
Yep.
Okay.
just take
Congratulations on being known as Flaccid 1-1, Mark.
just take it that like within the knowledge that I will never reproduce.
Oh.
There will never be more than one of me. This got weird very quickly.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
made it very weird very quickly.
Yeah, I'm going to the Tower of Serenity where I get sensible conversation.
I'm
Enjoy.
glad it's
Mark,
not
go with
just
him.
in real
He'll
life.
be
I'm
back
glad
in a
it's
minute.
in games as well, that you just go over and make everything weird.
Yeah, I have a tendency to.
Yeah, to be fair, Dolly, it's normal.
To be fair, it is. Yeah, I will accept that. I will take that on the chin.
And
Not-
on your face.
No,
Is
I
this
was
on
going
a
to say,
freshly
not marks
shaved?
fluid.
I haven't checked the stream, but is this a freshly shaven chin or?
I haven't got the camera on because, long story short, couldn't be asked.
Yeah, that's
Like
not the
picking.
important question.
Joined your channel.
The important question is, did you keep the beard?
It's growing back, mate. It's growing back. No, I got rid of it before she came home. She wanted me to keep it.
Where you cocked up a
User
bit,
left your
yeah.
channel.
But
User
I
joined your
over-trimmed.
channel.
You done fucked up.
We've all been there.
Over trimmed. What a horrible fate.
Yeah. It now means I just have a penis and no testicle.
Huh.
She owned them anyway, so it's fine.
Half listening.
I know you are.
Look, that dog is eating all that.
Could you send me that dog eating that lump of butter so I can send it to Mark, please?
Okay.
Right, so I've only got 20 rifle grenades. I'm thinking I might need more.
Do you want me to bring some? I'm literally on 22 kilos.
I'm at 35. Nah, you know what? This will be fine.
Peacetime, you're effectively law enforcement. Have you seen our call sign? Yeah.
Alpha.
Mostly for the name of our squad lead.
Sick
User left your
inverse
channel.
normal person and Vin Banker. I think their romance is hitting it off.
Oh fuck, they found my note.
User joined your channel.
We are effectively law enforcement.
They could not have picked a worse group of people.
Pacifying 40mm grenades it is. Let me just get the old pacifying buckshot.
I experienced the illumination rocket
These are my anti-riot claymores.
And oh yeah, I'll take some stun grenades.
Hold on, do we have... I need to test these. Mark, you here?
Don't do it, Dark, please.
User left your channel.
No, fine, this.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
He comes back.
So are we going with the AT or AA? Of course, getting fisted.
Well, probably policeman down an alleyway. Hold on, I can't. Let me. Hold on. That. Oh, hold on.
What happened?
Go.
What do you want to do? Come over!
Hello.
That was bullshit. Yes.
Hold on, I'm here. I don't have advanced movement, so I've got to do this. Hold on.
Build yourself around. Why don't you have advanced movement? In the
Because
fucking tank.
I do have advanced movement. For some reason, it just doesn't work.
Do you see that claymore? I want you to run straight through it.
I feel like it's just
You'll be fine.
go one way.
What the fuck is this experimentation doing? Hold on.
Science, thanks, you Roxy.
That shit hurted.
Fucking document that.
I said probably does, but that work?
Okay, so they do work.
Well, claymores.
The Russian claymores that have a tripwire straight in front of them.
Oh yeah, yeah, they will.
Yeah,
You had forgotten something.
yeah, I'm pretty sure those always work because I know. Never mind.
say
I'm back.
Yes, please.
You missed being my test subject.
If possible.
Oh dear.
I had to use Oaksy instead.
User left your
Oh
channel.
dear.
One
Oh,
more.
deeds.
Hello.
User joined your channel.
Yes.
Are you in? Oh, right, okay.
Right, Gucci.
I was looking around the room like, what? No, he isn't here.
Ah. What are you blue team here?
User joined your channel.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm white team because evens.
I don't think he knows what he is.
Fair enough.
And you know me, I do what I want.
Fucking Lone Ranger.
Yep.
Doggo.
Well, it's Mark
Where's the
spotted
dog?
Tonto.
No,
No, I
Dolly
think
sent
Dolly
me.
just sent him a GIF.
I didn't send him a GIF. I tagged him in something in Instagram, which is a dog eating a big block of butter.
Oh, that's butter. I thought it was cheese.
No, that's butter.
Oh, dog.
Yeah.
I have to carve it out with a spoon. Oh.
You can change. No, never mind, not the weapon, but you can change the helmet.
Hey,
He's so happy.
It's called combat. It's called combat.
My helmet. Am I allowed? Oh,
User joined your
Wait,
channel.
Golem, was
What's again? It's the
was briefing over?
No, not yet.
What's it called? Space?
User left your channel.
They haven't come back yet.
Next.
User left joined your channel. User
Hey,
joined
Dolly.
your channel.
You here?
Just get him down a second.
That's because I'm coughing.
Okay, 84 millimeter.
User left your channel.
Which combination? I got two.
What are you taking?
Two.
User
HDP,
joined your
two
channel.
Yes.
HG.
Yes.
That's good.
What
yes,
helmet
please.
do you
Yeah,
have
take
on?
whichever one you feel more
I'm
comfortable.
also-
I'd recommend the lighter
User
one,
left
to be
your
honest with
channel.
you.
I
No smoke, no
have
smoke.
the
User joined your
Smoke is
channel.
standard
useless.
one modular helmet, level 2.
Sure.
The base game one.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Hopefully it's not picking it up. Find this helmet that he has.
Medic.
Dolly.
Ashley,
Yeah?
help me please.
Cool.
What?
good medic.
Which one are you using? The British
Be a good
one?
medic.
You got a boo boo.
Yeah.
Should I put him down?
No.
Yeah, put him down.
No, be a good medic.
Your legs.
I don't even have
Well,
medical
then.
gear. I'm
Well,
setting up my
Where's
loadout.
Oldham?
Calm down.
Well, it's up to you
Where's
as a
Oldham?
medic. to have that.
No idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in days.
I know he's just disappeared.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me try something. Cover.
Oh, really good idea being some fucking
Why
morphing,
are
isn't it?
Wait,
No,
which
I don't
one
know.
are
That's
you
not
using?
a
Titan
fucking
AA or
mating
the-
sign, you know. And yet, you fucking appeared.
I can only take 2.
Well, fair fucking point, I guess.
Poland, ladies and gentlemen.
That was perfect.
Hey, fish.
I'm losing my mind already.
How are they getting on in briefing?
They're still chatting.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, we gathered that.
I mean,
Are they
Ashley
actually
can't do
making
that.
a plan,
I'm
or
getting
I mean,
rid
yes,
of
Ta-
my
Taylor was
briefing.
making a very detailed plan on how to perform security for an airfield during peacetime.
Right, what should I do?
so
I
do what the
high
RAF
power
regiment
because
does
that's
and
on a
fall
big bang.
asleep.
Hello, you're right.
He was working out how
No,
what
you
to
won't,
order for
because
breakfast.
that's illegal.
Yep.
See, now we have patrol patterns and...
That's
Are we
legally
bringing
cut to that.
MREs?
That's mostly for the vehicles.
Well then, since there's...
Vehicle.
Why is there
Okay, I'm
a
pretty-
voice changer? Am I losing my mind?
Yeah.
You're losing
no,
your mind.
he's here.
I wasn't going to kill your hopes up.
We made too many corner
Hide,
jets.
hide the spare teeth.
To be fair,
Hide the
instead of me having
What the
to
fuck?
I'm not out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just redeploy.
We meant
No.
to go.
I mean,
User
if the
left
shoe
user
fits.
joined your channel.
That's
That's
the
the
easy.
Oh, is the briefing done?
That's the easy way out. I don't do that.
Thankfully,
Okay.
then when they're here for briefing, if anyone isn't here.
You're not wasting medical supplies. I've already taken care of the
Because I'm here to do your
and,
assessment.
bandage. I
Ah,
think
yes.
Hold on.
it's good to simple.
I think I can hear you.
Okay, so we are a security force. We do not expect any contacts nor any,
like
anything
package.
actually.
Next thing I need to figure out is how to use the fucking
We're
grenade
going to be
launcher, 'cause I
setting
haven't
up
You have a
marked
medic.
it.
You have a pack.
2. We're not allowed to build anything stupid.
Fire control.
Good.
Yep, we are not allowed to shoot unless we have been directly fired upon.
It should, yeah.
We're allowed to zip fire stuff. We do not have any authority outside the terminal.
User joined your
Right,
channel.
can any of you hear Roos? Because I can't.
Who?
Roos? Russ.
Okay.
Speak.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Anything on this one?
Behave.
I didn't hear some of that. What was that about? Where we're allowed to be?
We don't really have any authority outside
I
of
don't know, it's
the
lighting up
area.
on TeamSpeak, but I can't hear him.
And we cannot fire until we're shot at.
F.
Cool. Weapons on safe. Put the cal on. Have a nap.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
while you
Max
sort that out,
User
I'll
left your
just do
channel.
a super quick brief
User
for this
joined
one.
your channel.
Yeah, okay. Then we can't hear you.
What's up? Yeah, we can't hear fuck all then, mate.
Plug in, plug in.
User joined your channel.
This is Alpha, briefed and ready to go.
Alright. In which case, listen up, folks. Preliminary brief while Russ sorts his mic. So we are doing security at the airfield where NATO and Russia are present. They're going to be selling us
User
some
in
lovely
your
new
channel,
toys,
timed
and we're
out.
just going to be walking around making sure that everything is fine.
Yeah, I feel still good. I just got the flu. And I can't feel my pinky toe.
Mark, do you have your stitching and pack?
Could be dying.
Yes.
All right.
Do you?
Yep.
Good.
You think the Saxon's gonna shit himself to death?
think it's my PC because that would mean that the that would have to be like
I
It's gonna come out
really
one way or
fucking
the
hope
magical
not.
fuckery where suddenly files that are installed
Purging
are
the
just
bad
disappearing,
humours.
which
We're not going to send you to
sounds
clean out
really
Harmon.
impossible.
You know, or Wynn's
I
gonna
would-
suck it in.
I would say after the mission,
Oh,
just
fuck.
do a quick,
That's what
validity
Mark's here
check.
for.
That's bad.
A what check?
Sure,
Uh,
you just think that.
Yeah, I was gonna do yet another fresh logic
User left
install
your
and see
channel.
what that yields.
User joined your
So
channel.
I'm taking points off for his lack
Well,
of
how
The
about-
style.
hard part is I don't
The
know
olive,
when I'm missing shit
the olive
until I see
JTAC
someone
radio
holding
does not
something
go with that
invisible.
uniform.
He has
So
enough
I
smoke
don't,
on it.
I don't know what package I'm missing.
Probably a bit too much. I mean, I'd have gone with Project Honor personally.
Oh, he's got a
It's like
banana
trying
in
to
his
find
uniform.
a shade of red that's like one
That was the
digit
only
difference.
appropriate response to that, PA.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
naked.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
You're naked, by the way. Take your uniform off.
So you're commanding, you were gunning, and I guess I will drive our potato mobile. I like driving one, and I think driver gets our logo slapped on the side, don't they?
I'm not ordering people to screw. He's doing it voluntarily. I'm not even throwing dollars at him.
Okay, fair enough.
We've got two,
I
so
mean, he won't be
I don't know,
hamstrung during the
maybe
mission, so-
ask Bravo.
We go through.
I know that if we
No.
get
Yeah,
to
I'll
build
through.
roll down position
Pick a truck, any truck.
User joined your
And then
channel.
just hop in.
as the English. Did they tell us what vehicle we're using?
We're going through. LAV.
Oh, okay.
I wanted somewhere shaded to be.
The lag, the bubbles.
We're just gonna
Bubbly,
throw
bubbly,
this
bubbly,
on
bubbly.
That was the only
Which one's ours?
You didn't say that we can pick.
Oh.
We couldn't pick all of them.
You said
User
any.
left. User joined your channel.
I heard
all
every.
at our
We're
disposal.
taking all of them. Let's go.
Short range check. Which one are we going in?
I've gone back in the first one.
User left. User joined your channel.
This was like the first one. It's got the
Vehicles, don't you, Bola?
Tank crew, because
Oh.
they're going to have a tank for the rest of the day.
I got really confused then. Get out of the gun, Steve. Get a minute.
Liberating?
No, I'm the RTO, you dick.
I borrowed them an amount of time until they were no longer my
I
responsibility.
mean, a few days back I was
What did
mad
you
I was
steal,
sitting behind
Bolan?
Mark 19
Nothing.
on the
Moving on.
show.
good boy.
Oh no.
Give a head pat.
Oh yes, who's a good
Oh
one?
no. I mean,
He's
no,
a good
it's fine.
footballer.
You'll be fine.
Fuck off.
Lagging.
He's a good mod. The goodest mod.
Two, this is Alpha ready to move.
No, I'm
it's
the bluntest
Delta.
mod, as
We're
you said,
running
I think.
through walls and everything.
What the hell?
You don't need to sound like you're dying,
God, there's a
Convict.
long range on.
Turn it
Then why
Why do
the
you think-
fuck did you go squat lead today?
There we go. Sweet.
Because it's
silence.
funny.
You
What's so bad about it?
dickhead.
So is this the moment where we mention we're doing your command proficiency assessment?
Is this the second half of
You're
the
like
module?
embedded with us, but you're actually instructors.
Kinda. You have to do this, and then you have to write a 50,000 word essay on
It's not an essay, it's a dissertation if it's 50,000 words.
50,000 word dissertation
so that
on
means if I
a
does
topic
this
of our
poorly,
choosing.
I will never get voluntold
Okay,
to do a
Mark,
squad
I
leading
will
position
literally
again.
do
No,
this.
it
It's
just means you
funny.
get more voluntold.
Oh,
50
Zach, should I listen behind Platoon?
Basically.
A fifth.
Do not run over all the friendly foes. I know you want to.
Saxon, you need to do a 50,000 word dissertation on why Dietz has his name spelt the way it does, and why he doesn't like why he doesn't like the capital D. There must be at least one graph of several types. Bar graph, pie charts, line graphs.
Dolly becomes more and more like his cats. You know, resentful, broody,
I can do this.
generally insulting people for not doing everything that you really want them to do.
And you do
Very
have
cat-like.
scientific references.
Okay.
Well, no, proper academic referencing.
That's it. That's the word I was looking for.
That's going to be so gigafoil, you know that.
It's been a while since I've done, like...
I don't know. I mean, Harvard style's a bit too formulaic, and it's detrimental to the pros.
Fuck you, Ian. Fuck you.
So, you know, who here looked at doing doctoral research, saw the research module, went fuck no.
May.
Didn't do a PhD.
May.
May.
Oh god, Zephyrin's driving.
I will be perfectly honest. The only reason why I wanted to actually do a doctor in the first place was just so I could go around calling myself the doctor.
Please, no. I'm never allowed to do that.
I have a sonic screwdriver to my right somewhere. No, I don't.
And I was like, fuck this.
Alright, sorry.
By the way, purple arrow.
So, you're not going to safety
I can hate you.
On the main SMR, you are going left.
SMR?
Take a left turn.
Is it ASMR?
Yes.
Hang on, wait. Boom, you're colourblind.
No, he's not.
I'm
Just
so
a bit.
confused.
You're just slow.
Can you please tell someone definitely with a third medic?
I'm so confused.
If you hadn't happened to throw me a
Sigh. Dark.
uncannily accurate.
I'm so fucking confused.
I know we are.
Drive, turn left, then left again.
Confused mark noises.
Yeah, I'm not full of that.
Mark, you're never supposed to go full retard.
Not on stream,
You're
please.
never supposed to go full retard.
Did we
I mean,
fuck
that could
about
be
with the
arranged.
helmet behind us was right behind us?
Yes. Can you please pull off
we're
the
not
rope
doing
when you
that break
get
check
there?
experience again. Last time was
So-
good enough.
That one.
Yeah, gate 2 is our sector. I
Yeah.
take it.
Yes.
So we can stop right at the junction.
Now they've
Just-
backed right off.
Just gate 2, or are we also going to the green arrow?
Oh, that's Charlie, I think.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
just
I'm parked
standing
to the
right
right of
fucking here.
this opening.
That'll do.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Golden.
No problem, Wind.
I have a problem here, there's no gate.
So, shall we see how many we can fit into the small building?
Should we build a gate?
Should we set up sandbags or something?
Nope.
Did we?
It is a peacetime. It is peace, and threat matrix is low. Right now, we are just patrolling and holding this gate to make sure civilians don't idiotically try to enter during the air show.
I'm gonna have a nap in the cab. Wake me up if you need me.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove all my shit.
I'm ringing for the strip show.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
We're taking off slower. Yes. Oh yes. Oh.
Do you guys need some mood music?
Nah,
Oh,
I'm good.
good.
These guys will kick quick shots anyway.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, you still know
I
that
mean, I'm sleeping here, so.
you still know that Saxon have all these.
So, who's volunteering for the first patrol?
I'll go.
I am.
Alright, go northeast.
Copy.
Walking pace. If you get bored, turn around and come back. Otherwise, when the road turns northwest, come back.
Copy.
You okay, Alden?
I just stopped asking.
Yep. And I'm just gonna stand here. Actually, I'm gonna stand like this.
Well, hello there.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Why are there sandbags sticking out of that little building now?
User left your channel. User joined your
Which
channel.
little building?
That one. Mark, I'm not sure that's safe for stream in there.
Yeah, I can hear Saxon giggling, and that puts me off. And I also hear the mating noise of a common beer.
You wish it was my
thought it
mating
was the
noise.
mating noise of the predator.
Your mother and sister didn't complain, Mark, when I was making this noise.
Oh.
Can you at least tell us who was on the bottom?
Bulma, you there? Start the paperwork for a 24-hour.
You write your own fucking paperwork.
What the fuck?
This is beautiful. That window require inspection.
I am not going in there even if you paid me.
Oh, that's nice.
It's worth it.
He doesn't need a medic, he needs a priest.
Well, we have found something on our patrol. The fences are absolute shite.
Hey, we didn't need to pay Windwalker to go in there.
We lost. They haven't had funding in a long time. Saxons, this is beautiful and so disturbing at the same time.
Right, now I gotta go and check that out. Look what you made me do!
Yeah.
Okay, she can't stick the clothes back on.
Do we want to, like, maybe modify this a little bit?
We were
not
actively
allowed to, I
told
don't think.
not to.
Oh, okay.
You can put some sandbags down.
I have, however, eyes on 2 times helicopters and a couple of IFVs we can nick.
They're here for the quote-unquote air show.
Hello. I just cleaned these.
You have eyes
If this
on
is the
some
op
helicopters.
that I've been threatening Fish to do, where nothing actually happens, I'm gonna be so mad.
You have eyes on that. I have eyes on 3 times Muppets.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, mate. Welcome to the madness.
Oh no.
Your first job
Oh
is to
no.
go in there and see what Saxon's
What?
done.
He's here.
Okay, I have enough explosives to blow up. I was gonna say a small, maybe a
The
large.
squad's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
We can fix that.
you need to come in here next.
I'm quite content to stay in the cab, thank you. Get in, Mark. It's the only safe place. Also, we have air conditioning.
Take me places.
No. And I can see you put your boot up on the dash there. Could you kindly clean that the fuck off?
I don't have that
I'm
option.
just gonna go off station for a minute and laugh this out.
Hello there.
Hello. Do you mind
Are we
if
missing
I
all
need
the
the
fun?
license for you to be co-pilot of this vehicle?
Well, BA just came out of the small building naked, saying
Yeah,
thank
it's called
you.
No Shoes, No Shirt, No Service.
You've gotten your,
Oh, dear.
your sort
Excuse
of
me?
trucker accent pretty down good, but I was still gonna have to ask you to step out of the cab, sir.
I don't think
It's
I
not
can.
that bad, Sol.
Say again?
Really is.
The button to
How
get me
about
out of the
Phil?
vehicle is very far away from where my hand is right now.
Double V, use your nose.
I can't lean over
On a
far
scale
enough.
of 1 to being severely
Um,
worried?
I have 2 times Russian transport helicopters approaching from the northeast.
Eyes on.
The Russians are friendly.
How many
Hello.
times have I been told that?
Russians are friendly with NATO.
We are not NATO.
We're working with them.
Yeah, 2 choppers. One just flew overhead of us. Second one approaching now.
They are dropping.
This should be a paratrooper demonstration.
Before they start shooting.
Yeah, I was gonna say in before they start shooting. You remember the last time this happened, and this was supposed to be a demonstration, because I do, and they started
BA, you
shooting
might
at
want to
us.
put your shirt on.
Nah, that's not happening.
Fair enough.
Combat pants, isn't it?
Well, no, it's more the fact that it won't be picked
First
up.
one is landing now. He's apparently friendly.
This is a paradrop demonstration.
Yeah, you say that, and I
Yeah,
still don't buy
we've
it.
heard that all before.
Hey Dad, I'm back.
I'm back, I'm Dad.
That's okay, son.
So, do the Russians land yet?
They have.
They just have.
You know, if you turn around 180 degrees, you can look for yourself.
Yeah, but we're supposed to guard the gate.
But the pretty air show.
Bloody hell, this road is endless.
Still walking up there.
Yeah,
If
you guys
only-
can swim back now.
If only there was a song by the Proclaimers you could be singing Scottish.
Yeah, I think that might be appropriate at the moment, but I can't sing what the fuck.
We're about to take incoming machine gun fire, take cover.
What?
There, Mark, it's okay.
telling Will to sing 500 miles.
No, all I heard was machine gun fire. I'm like, no.
Maybe you need to get a net, attach it above your head so you can get all those jokes that go over it.
Okay, that was good.
Eyes on another chopper just flew overhead, coming from the southeast.
Go say you're sorry, Saul.
Paratroopers dropping? Question mark?
Should be friendly.
It's the 2 helicopters that dropped the paras. I think they're going to go and pick them up now.
Apparently the first 2 helicopters were expected, but not the rest.
He's running away from me.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Okay, get back here, all of you, and cut chatter.
Oh, what a surprise, they're shooting at us now.
Apparently those 2 new MI8s were not supposed to be here.
Oh, look who came crawling back.
I didn't even say anything to him, he just came back.
I know.
It was the fear that I was walking behind him.
Oh yeah, I can hear gunshots.
Sounds like not our problem.
I mean, if that thing has
Wound
rocket
up.
pods, no, it doesn't. If it had rocket pods, this would be a bad
Kirby,
position to be in.
Kirby, Scottish, and Delta are just northeast of you guys. If you'd be able to swing by and pick us up.
About 400 meters south from you.
Yeah, we're gonna pick you up on the way.
When Mark's
Roger.
on BA, yeah.
The Turkish are able to.
Yeah, apparently Turkey is invading us.
No, any time still on BA, it's fine. We're not waiting to pick anyone else up or anything.
Sorry, we were bird watching.
Are you okay, Mark?
Yeah. Fine. I was just like, just walk away for dramatic. Yes.
There we go. Did you get that as well, Salt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are to remind you guys that the Russians and the Americans are still our friends. Only the Turkish you can shoot.
Wear their uniform.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Use your basic insight of what a Russian looks like. The Russians are to our right currently. Left.
If they're shooting at you, shoot at them.
Get up to gate 3.
Delta mounted, go.
I had gate 3.
I heard bird songs.
Basically forward this road.
Island speed.
Who's got a golden speed?
Yeah, I hear bird song.
Saxon, you wanna tell platoon we're on our way?
Yeah, I already have.
Are we driving across an airfield?
Yes.
Yes.
Taylor's gonna have a conniption fit. Cecil's gonna have a conniption fit.
I don't know which one of those I'll enjoy more.
Dietz is gonna murder you in your sleep.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely enjoy that.
Maybe I'll enjoy that.
I mean, yeah.
Are we taking fire?
Yes.
No, it's just a light breeze.
With the, you know.
Yeah, definitely behind us. Behind us. Behind us.
Get to cover, Bowl.
I'm no expert, but apparently we're being shot at. Actually, I suppose I am an expert.
If you're alive, dismount from smoke.
Kirby's gonna stay in the vector to stabilize wind.
Finn's dead.
Rich environment.
RPG southeast.
Is that thing friendly?
Vehicles from IFE friendly.
The IFE is friendly.
You absolute muppets.
Scottish. Are you okay?
Pushing
to
to the
hangar west.
We've got to secure towards the northeast.
Right, there's still one up to my southeast.
I know I can hear the shots, I
We
can't
should
see them
probably
though.
move away from the Hemet just in case it explodes.
It isn't hit.
No, but there was a rocket pop.
Mark 109.
Smoke out.
Could somebody come over here and help perform CPR on Alta?
How have I lost so much blood already? Why do I play this game? Why do I do
Speaking of
this to myself?
losing blood, Mark, could you...
Yeah, nobody left who's alive.
Do the test test.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab their uniform.
Ah, caressing.
Alright, I'm respawned. Where are you guys?
Packing.
Infantry, do you hear me?
Ah, those are some nice biceps you have there.
We can hear you.
Alright, so just so you're aware, I can't see pretty much fucking anything as a driver. I'm gonna do my best not to accidentally squish.
Alright, just down the road then.
Basically,
We're running
covering you guys from where I think the fire was coming from.
Well, if you want to drive down there, we'll find out there's anyone down there.
Mark, when you got time, can I get some treatment?
Yeah.
We'll stop pushing that way as well.
Fine.
Go around and clear the building.
Technical coming this way.
Bearing.
Right there, I think it's platoon.
You are aware you still don't have bullets in, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Right, done.
I just need to wait for another ally to die so I can pick up his uniform.
Can I take the place of Windwalkers?
Wow, how come I can't pack you yet?
I'll explain.
I've still lost some blood.
Everyone else has been fine.
Yes, because I haven't had enough blood. I lost a large amount. I lost quite a lot.
Okay.
Probably only just to the sun.
Do not jump the next wall.
Direction of contact?
Northeast.
Northeast.
4-5.
They look like Russians, but in a vaguely tan colour, if you were wondering.
As long as they're shooting at me, that's all I care about.
I might need some more blood, you know.
You've been on
You've
been on Lost Some Blood for like at least the last 700 mil.
Well, I lost a large amount.
I know, but you've been on Lost Some Blood. Like I should have been able to pack you by now.
Yeah, but some blood's like 1,000.
No, it's not. It's like 500.
No, it's like 1,000.
So the Turkish
But you can still like pack people even with like.
Yeah, well, that's why it's really annoying because some blood can be anywhere between 1 milliliter.
Are we advancing to the buildings northeast?
Yeah, we're advancing towards Gate 3 northeast.
I've moved up south.
Taking fire somewhere to the south.
What is up with my right click?
Going for easternmost.
Danger.
On your 6, moving
Start
now.
falling back. The Americans are gonna take this.
So back to the Vic?
Yeah, is it still working?
Yeah. You didn't tell me to crash it, you told me to park it. Confirm you want us to fall back when we crossed all that open terrain?
Fall back.
Copy. I can come and get you.
Alright, are we, where are we moving out to? I was just dealing with Salt.
You're turning around.
We are trying to kick them out of. They're coming in from the northeast of the island. We need to get in between them and the capital.
Paratroopers coming in southeast. Paratroopers southeast.
Possible? Yeah. Break contact.
We heading back to the Hemet then?
Yep.
Copy, Kirby will help with security.
Yeah, Hammett's delay, okay.
Scottish.
Yeah, coming.
I think Bolam said he was going to come pick us up. That's why I came back to you guys.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Alright, time to move.
Put it this way, BA, at least you've been PIDing yourself really easy.
Watch me get friendly fired.
Salt, will you... Will, where are you?
He's on us.
FBA.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
No, you just ran over somebody.
Yeah, someone's just been run over.
Newsflash, if you sit in front of a lorry, you get run over.
We got run over. Hold him.
Who got run over?
You expect the fucking driver to look.
He can't see in front of him. Like, immediately in front of him.
Yeah, you're still naked.
The Turkish and Saudis are engaging us. If you could get on board, that would be lovely.
I'd stop worrying.
Well, this was
Oh, look, Windwalker's getting shot again.
Actually, Alden was the one who got hit with that.
Parking.
You want me to drive towards the Turkish forces?
That
Okay.
explains it so
Direction of contact.
Yeah, there's a paratrooper platoon in front of us.
I don't know.
Yeah, best.
Who needs a medic?
Speed, try to
It's not a
not
If I
crash
go
us.
quiet, assume you need a new driver.
We need a new driver. Hold tight.
Ow.
Yeah, sure.
Salt's down.
Of course he
Salt
is.
now.
The salt effect is true. Only
I
he
know.
could get shot like that.
You know what's funny?
Packing salt now.
Okay. Ow.
Salt, I'm packing
I'm
you
not.
now.
Seems like the bullets missed you and hit me. Cheers.
Convict, that Overwatch.
What?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, we've been told to
God
get
damn
there,
it, Mark.
of course.
Good copy.
Right, getting you now, Delta.
Alright, what's wrong?
Plus,
Oh,
they
you
have
got
no
shot in the
cover
head.
vision.
Wake up, come on.
Ow.
There you go.
Got a boo boo.
Stop crying.
Yeah.
Because we're driving
I got
through
shot in the-
contacts all the time.
I got shot in the chest. I packed myself.
Sat near
Packing
me.
you now,
And
Mark.
immediately after I got done. Alright, there we go. Done. Packed.
So that went well.
Said you're the only one getting
Who needs a medic?
And because I'm right next to you, I got shot.
Hold on.
Tends to be how this works.
Packing you now, Salt.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So I'm running you over.
that's all fine. Not
What's
the
the
first
first
time,
roll?
not the last one.
I should put my helmet on, shouldn't I?
Sit in front of the lorry.
Nah.
Uh,
Come
Would be a
on.
proper idea, yeah.
Lesson learned.
I need to protect the important stuff, right? So helmet, codpiece.
Everyone's green now.
So once we get
Turns
to
medical.
the Alpha Overwatch marker, I want you to dig in and dig in hard. We're not falling back from that location.
Didn't.
Stalin protocol. Copy that.
Can I just ask why we're going to the... Oh, okay, never mind. I can do that.
We're blocking. We're
I
trying to
didn't
stop the
catch
raid
what
getting
he
to the
said.
capital. We're gonna dig in once we get to the Alpha Overwatch.
So just small bunkers and sandbags.
Sandbags only.
Yeah, sandbags.
Zephyr, isn't it?
Who?
Zephyr driving the platoon.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at the back.
There's an interesting
What?
building that I've
The
marked
Arma
near
was
the
on its,
crossroads.
its left four wheels. It's skidded round the corner.
I think that's a church.
I think they've been
And?
pushing too much initial D.
It's not marked as a church. Yeah, that'll be Golem and BA's point that.
Yes.
Thanks, Windwalker. They won't
Platoon
stand
is
a
dead up
chance.
ahead of us. I'm going to detour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Take it south of Rapoli.
You don't say.
Two pieces.
Hold tight, you might take some damage here.
I think platoon's fucked, mate. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
On the
definitely.
bright side, I'm suddenly glad Zephyr drives like an idiot.
Yeah, my guess is you probably already know Rapoli is heavily occupied.
Is that autocannon fire, Bolem?
Yep.
Ah. That's very close.
We're all
Not really,
going to
people can
die.
understand they have auto cannons as well.
Who needs a medic?
I mean, what we could technically do is we could
Yeah,
actually just do a
nobody's,
drive-by with
hurt
AT.
right
do we have
now.
any AT?
I do have, but I'm not
I-
sitting at the point.
Not disposable.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I could drop off
campfire
and drop some.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. You know, back glass being what it is and all that.
Oh fuck, that's a tank!
Are you alive?
I can help. No, ow!
Fuck's sake.
Get out!
Shoot it.
Where is it?
Vehicle immobilized.
Where is it?
Who's got injured? Who got injured?
BA
Everybody? Yeah, I did.
building.
Moving towards you.
Yeah, tank straight southeast.
Clear back blast.
Bearings 1-4.
Back bus clear.
I've
Firing.
got my arm.
Fall back to the buildings.
I think your arm's the only thing that's injured.
Clear my stuff instead.
Nice, lucky.
Took 3 rounds in the arm.
Right, Kirby's moving towards
Still
one of the
operational.
buildings. I'll mark when. I'll mark which
I
one.
need a medic.
Smoking air.
Firing gate deep.
Well,
It's a
you
Canadian
have to get a
attack.
medic as soon
Stitching.
as we're in the building.
I was going to suggest that I just jump
Wind is
out
down.
and draw fire, to be honest.
Pick him up.
Oh, never mind, he's moving.
I'm just hiding from the tank, it's looking at me.
Yeah, I'm in
Delta's
deep shit.
about
I'm
to
in
go
the
down.
trees south of the tank mark.
Yeah.
I may be passing out pretty soon.
I still need to give. Put.
Try get some
Blues in
more
you.
anyway.
I'm just gonna hide here.
I've put.
Yeah. What
Hurry up. Can you deal with the tank?
I've only got a disposal.
What, Captain?
Get in. Use your words.
Putting saline in you.
That's it.
Sax, you're still out?
Okay, you're good.
And.
So there's an angry Canadian tank attacking us. I don't know.
Splitting.
Eric 140.
Rip bowl them.
Right. You can take your tourniquet off.
Scottish,
Look
yeah,
in this
Scottish
way.
needs a rescue.
I think it's a BMP. The BMP is approaching as well.
So where was Scottish?
Alright, mark location on
South tank mark in the trees, due east of our location.
Shit, wind just got dropped.
So counter attack a Turkish armoured column. I've got 2 depth blocks. Do you think we could sneak up on them?
Saxon, drag it.
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
Mark's down.
Need a medic ahead.
Ow.
Drag him inside, drag him inside.
Fucking bring him inside.
Smoke out.
Okay, got smoke.
Gosh, he's dead. Fuck it.
I'm
Put
now
tourniquet
green.
on his arm. I'm getting the.
As soon as
getting the ball.
that mark out for purple is accurate.
Oh, no, it's not.
Keep an eye out possible infantry. BTR 100 meters approaching the building.
Saxon, you are green.
It's not a BTR. I have
Stitching
disposable,
wind right
but
now.
it's the leopard that's upset with us.
Oh.
Putting fluids into wind.
Yeah, I'm stitching
I'll
the wind
apply
right
plan
now.
BBA. Good hunting.
There you go, he's got fluids going into him. Should be good.
Oh shit, okay.
And, going
Mark,
on.
Salt's got 2
do
low
with some
velocity
smoke on.
wounds. I'm patching his head.
Yep.
I'm then gonna grab his disposable.
Understood. This noise just stopped. That's disconcerting.
Mm-hmm.
User left your
This
channel.
is Delta respawn. Where are you guys?
Right, you have been stitched, Salt.
Alpha location.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your
No,
channel.
he's shooting at us.
Yeah, I can't get closer without any more smoke.
Yeah. Could you guys?
Russians are bringing their tanks and stuff in.
That's close. Mark, you're gonna need smoke. We'll bring him over here. Do not go past that wall. Do you need help?
Just need to give him CPR and then he'll be back up, so I've got that.
Yeah, that tank is engaging us direct south, very close range. The machine, the wall's holding for now. I don't think it'll hold too long. Ideally, we need our friendly armoured asset to come up and shoot the fuck out of him.
Anti-armor's en route.
Right, smoke out.
Status.
Pinned.
Well, fancy through that smoke. I'm going to trap with a dead wolf on it.
How fast
I
can
have
that
friendly
vehicle go?
forces behind the enemy tank. Friendly forces pushing up the hill behind the tank.
They're probably friendly.
Why the fuck aren't they helping?
Hello.
I got packing.
How fast can our
I could
vehicle
shoot it
go?
with my
Can we use it as a
disposable, but I think
projectile?
I'll just upset it.
My one.
Probably not against the tank.
Who's the causes?
Wind's conscious again.
Rad?
This is turn you bastard thing, don't turn.
Well and Delta were coming
Keep
in for
saying
the
beer.
northwest.
Yeah, if he's the Kozus.
Responded looking for a tank.
You're good.
Thank you, mate.
I'm holding
Give
the
me Ow.
Is the tank still south of us?
Who is shooting at it? Fucking stop.
User left your channel.
Someone's throwing AT, they might as well be throwing fucking sandbags at it.
What tank is it?
It's Leopard
Canadian
285.
Leopard.
It's the main battle tank and we've got disposables.
It's right there, it's 157.
Stop!
Bolum,
Wait, I see one time's individual. I'm not
Sax,
sure
wait,
if it's
break.
friendly near the.
Kirby, break. Sax, I need you to get him to stop fucking firing at it.
Throw yourself at that battle tank until it dies.
Wind, I need you to get the friendlies to stop shooting at it because they're missing it and hitting me. I am 5 meters from it, but I can't get there if they're going to keep fucking shooting.
Get down, otherwise he's gonna shoot you.
I'm on it.
Bolum, run away. Bolum, run away right now. Bolum, run away right now.
Where is it?
It's shooting at Salt.
Get down.
Blow it.
Oh no.
Still operational.
Oh, what the fuck is that thing made out of?
Stand clear, stand clear.
Pushing it,
18
putting
moving
more
up.
two more down.
They're ready.
Aim for the tracks if you have.
Dismount.
Good fucking job, guys.
Is that thing still operational?
No. Well, it's been dismounted, so it's entirely possible it could still operate, but
I
that's
have
besides the
control.
point.
I have control. I have control. I have control.
Alright.
Bolum's still down. Wind, can you not run away from Bolum, please, while he's down?
Should we make sure that the friendlies don't shoot at the,
Okay.
Yes, we've done that.
BA, medic status on you.
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
I'm getting
Salt is
his
fucked.
left or right
Where's
arm.
Salt?
Dead.
Not sure. I'm getting the.
Right, he's got blood going in.
He's very dead.
You go find someone else, I've got
Engine is orange.
You go
gun
find
is
someone
orange,
else, I've got
turret and
Bolum.
hull are both white. It is losing fuel.
Copy.
got
We'll
light
use it
damage.
as a static gun until it's fucked.
Can you move it up top of the hill?
He's got helmet, okay.
Could I, question, could I get a medical status from everyone?
God, he's so loud.
Hey, Saxon, you up?
Yeah, I'm back.
So, we are in the middle of a field just northwest of the Bravo point. Do you still want us to move to Alpha Overwatch?
At this point, we'll hold here for the moment.
Eyes on friendly forces bearing 128.
Right, Bolum, you are being stitched.
Please advise him that
You're
that
almost
tank
done.
is friendly.
Yeah, they've been told several times the tank's now friendly.
Can I do anything to help you, Mark?
You start CPR.
Roger.
Can we still tower it up top of the hill?
Hind coming in from the north.
Charlie, this is
Use the machine gun on that tank to engage the hind if it's hostile. We don't know if it's hostile though.
Over the town.
Logging on.
Could I please get a medical update from everyone? Their medical status.
Is that friendly?
Medic.
Unknown at this point.
When.
Right, maintaining lock on.
Oh my gosh.
Status check. How's everyone doing medically?
I need a medic.
Green. Delta Green.
That's the Super Cobra.
Cobra, yeah.
BA, do you still need a medic on your arm?
Yeah, the Turkish have those.
We all take shots.
Yeah, don't shoot at that helicopter. Apparently it's platoon.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Contact bearing 058.
Scene, advancing.
I say, Ball, don't engage because he'll draw them onto me. I'm still in the middle of healing you.
Oh yeah, because they're not already shooting at us.
It's
well,
a
you know.
fucking clusterfuck.
Oh shit, BA's down. BA.
Overpressure on the tank.
Packing. Stay down.
Oh wait, Mark,
Everyone who just fired that, you injured all of us.
Who's in the tank?
3, 2, 1, and you are good, you're good.
Apologies.
You gotta let us know before you fire that, man.
Sorry.
Packing. Win, stay still, I'll get you in a minute. Follow me, green. Right, take off your tourniquet. Win, take off your tourniquet. On up.
Yeah, they're down.
Right, you good.
Okay, I'm pushing towards the alpha, watch my down and maybe the tank behind me.
Copy.
Most uncalled for.
What?
God, I wish I could move the sights.
I'm mowing them down low. Fucking
Only
hell.
just stitch in a blood.
APDVF to the chest.
Okay,
Sorry, where are we going to?
stitching you.
Running a bit.
Cool, thank you.
That's why it dies.
Southeast.
Right, giving you some blood. Well, saline.
That's the good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still taking pot shots.
Are we getting in the Hemet or?
He does get it from Pound Down though, so you know.
Can we get a...
No, it's just a bunch of salty liquid. I make it all myself.
Saxon, are we still moving to...
Yes,
I
we're
don't know
still
how to take it, but I will.
Oh, I know exactly how you can take it.
No one in the way?
Just
a lot of people in the way.
I'm not.
Well then don't tell me to lead off then.
walked in after. Good to go now.
Am I still tied to the tank?
Yes.
Yes, we're taking the tank.
Hello.
User joined your channel. User left your
Taking
user
him
joined your
G-fire.
channel.
I think that's another fucking tank.
Yeah, there is another tank somewhere near.
Oh my god, why are there tanks everywhere all over the
one
place?
Be advised, bringing up the mobile artillery.
By the way, Saxon, have you called in that it's a Canadian tank?
No, I've been called in that's being towed by Hemet.
That'll help
Out of
identify it.
interest, why are we only going up against main battle tanks when we're light infantry?
I'll get you in a sec, Ball.
I have no idea. You get shot.
Oh, there are contacts to the east still somewhere, I think.
I've got you,
Yeah,
Ball.
I have eyes
Oh no,
on
wait, there's two of them.
tank.
There's two of them.
Get clear.
Delta, don't you dare fire that cannon.
It's aiming at me, I think.
Okay,
Yep,
never mind,
it's
fire the
Ball,
cannon.
get out, Ball, get out, Ball, get out.
Gun and operational.
Ball him out, 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 out.
Okay, get out of the tank.
Ball him out the Hemet.
Tyros disabled.
Ball him move southeast.
Screw with the Hammett.
Do we get in or?
Oh god. By any means, try to get to our point.
BA, you down?
No, I'm just pinned by two fucking tanks, and so is Will. Who's down? Oh no, he's got minor medical.
Severe medical. Where is he?
Ball
Where
me.
are the tanks?
Oh, I got fucking shot.
40 and buried 60.
Ball,
I've got
don't move.
smoke in that BA, get back to us.
Nah, my leg's fucked, so just get out of here. I'll respawn.
I have
kinda
armoured
sick.
I
clutch
don't-
box APCs pushing us as well.
Right,
Coming down the
Paul, you done?
MSR from the east.
Fuck.
Clear web blast. Hit.
Smoke out.
Small sandbag wall to hopefully defend us.
Right, I'm stitching Bolum. Can someone CPR when possible?
I'm injured. Saxon's injured. No.
I'm gonna ping Zeus about this because this is...
Fine. This is actually genuinely fine. Oh dear. Saxon, you appear to be very, very injured.
Working on him now.
Putting blood in to stop the bleeding.
Don't know, medic anywhere that can give me some help.
Get in line.
Right, stitching, whichever this is, just...
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your
Sea
channel.
movement, bearing about 360-ish. I'm not sure if friendly or not.
Right, I've made some sandbags to hopefully
Going
protect us a
towards
bit.
the other leopard.
Windwalker, I have a plan. We take off our uniforms, we drop all of our gear, and we surrender.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Right, CPRing Bolum.
Because I don't see what the interest in is just getting shot at by tanks when we're equipped to deal with infantry for 25 minutes.
No, they will stop shooting at you if you surrender. At least what I've seen, anyway.
I can still see the fucking things on fire.
Right, packing you now, Bolum.
Thank you, Kirby. This man is unconscious.
I know, gang.
Alright, everybody who is at the respawn point, go almost directly south to .69. Anybody else who's still alive,
Backing
try to
combat.
make your way back.
Do we have friendly air again?
I have no idea at this point.
Can we actually go up against less infantry?
Within 50 meters of that tank that keeps shooting me in the face. It's dismounting.
Saxon, stop moving, please. You'll get. I don't want you to move too far out. It's a long path.
Probably not Delta.
Yeah, I know.
Right, 3, 2, 1, and you are green.
Saxon, please tell me you didn't just go there.
So that's a friendly aperture, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So then why is it shooting at the tank with its gun and not, its anti-tank missiles?
Alright, cover me.
Kirby's down.
User joined your channel.
You alright, Mark?
Ow. Oh, that was friendly. Because I remember I saw someone sat behind it. If someone sat behind a sandbag, you don't expect it to be enemy.
Probably.
Unless it's like an already placed reinforcement and that was like a player placed one, so it's weird. I don't know how VCOM works.
No, I'm going for Mark. Mark, if you die, I'll be disappointed. So, this is going very well. But,
Delta's respawned.
on the bright side... Oh, there's now more
Where are we
traffic
heading?
coming towards us.
Oh dear.
That's good.
Well, we'll come to pick you up and we'll load you in the Hammer and leave.
You're so fucking low, convict. Let me just raise you. Convict, where are you? Are you just respawned?
Nope, we're still at the near Bravo.
Yeah, you heard the man. Just try to get back to that 6-9 hill.
You know you can't tell platoon. No, right?
I tried. I basically said morale is low, we're gonna surrender, and why the fuck is it not using missiles? In a more diplomatic voice.
Currently walking in grid square reference 188162.
Yeah.
Saxon, go.
Try to get to that red dot 6-9.
Go.
Apparently we're not going anywhere because we armored.
We need to take cover in an area where at least we've got some degree of advantage against armor. Because in the open, we're just going to continue getting mowed down.
Zuthio, please.
I'm with you guys.
Kirby, Mark, and Saxon were just armored into oblivion. I can't see them.
I'm up.
Okay, where are you?
They got out easy.
Yeah. I actually like hit the ground and got conscious, and I wasn't even two-sealed.
Are we hopping in the truck and heading over there, or?
Alright, when we get to the red dot, fortified to a hill and back, we're gonna hold it as far as we can and hide behind it when the tanks get there.
Get in. Right, where are you guys?
I'm in.
On the red dot on hill 6-9.
Someone direct me to hill 6-9.
Head south.
Oh, you respawned then the purple line.
Marking location with white smoke. Grid square 188156.
We're coming over the hill to your north.
Good copy. Well, get your E-tool.
Saxon.
Yes.
Remember that op you did the other with the other week where you built something?
I wasn't gonna say you could just do that.
We have engineers on station.
I have unknown armoured vehicle north, potentially firing in direction of the Turkish, but it's now turning its gun back towards possible friendlies. Unsure what it is.
If it's a warrior, it's friendly. If it's a Russian BTR, it's friendly. If it's not any of those, it's probably not.
Right, out.
We're at marker 6-9.
Good copy.
So this position that platoon is
Has
trying to reinforce isn't on the MSR, and the enemy is just going to roll past it.
Yeah. Does it have an M?
Yep, we get to dig in hard.
Anyone want to break the fortnight rule? Now is the fucking time.
I believe the
That's what
magical
you've got
phrase you're
transport.
looking for is Saxon fortify.
Yeah, but he's not here. Oh, he's getting here.
Yeah, see? As soon as the magical words are uttered, he just appears near us.
Saxon, fortify.
Okay, I've fixed the tire on the Hemmet, so it now drives straight.
Nice.
Do you want to come and get us? We're
Would
down
you
the other
mind
northwest.
pulling it so it points west so we can easily get away?
Do you want to come pick us up first?
Oh, and pick up Bolum if you can.
What's your location?
Coming northeast of your hill tower.
I see the MSR that the enemy would be likely used southward.
Yeah, as I said like 30 seconds ago, the MSR they've been using is back on the other side of the hill.
Ah, see you.
Is it over yet?
Nope.
How's the trailer?
No, it's the same one. I was just trolling you.
Oh, man.
So is everyone at the hold-up point?
Yeah, except Bolum, which you're getting right.
Yeah.
And well.
It's a friendly warrior approaching from the north.
Good, copy.
Good, we're being shot at.
Another truck approaching from the northeast. It's one of ours. I can guarantee it.
That's why we're good.
Gunfire northeast, east-northeast.
Helicopter east.
Yeah, that's the Turks. Or Ottoman Empire, or whatever the fuck.
Several trucks approaching from the northeast.
Fucking hell, Saxon.
Friendlies.
Truck seen on MSR south, looks like Hemet. Unsure if friendly or not.
Yeah, that's Charlie. That's right.
I'm just gonna go and find the enemy.
Take us with you.
Saxon,
I'm going with you, BA.
Saxon, stop.
Bolum, shall we do some recon?
But that's still gonna break the area.
Yeah, Saxon, stop. Now you can have command again.
There's an MI8 flying over us east to west, unsure if enemy or friendly.
I'll go with Ball and VA so that he's got a
I'll tag along.
No, it's fine, just those three will be fine.
There's enough now.
Just taking shots to make sure range.
Two of you, going on recon?
Yeah, Mark II.
I'm gonna go and
You
take
go
a
back.
picture of the
You
Great
go back to
Wall of
base.
Saxon.
That'll be fine.
Have a good one.
We're just gonna have an event.
Honestly, I don't think it's a bad op, but just not as equipped as what we probably should be.
No.
And ordered in the wrong fucking way.
It needs to be said, if you're to fall back, you give the fucking platoon commander the order to fall back, not lead us into an ambush where apparently Turkish units are miles behind our fucking forward lines.
I've got no idea what's actually
so
gone on.
Okay, so hold on, take an EVA. Show Mark, open your map up.
Mm-hmm.
When we were at the airfield, and take
Yeah.
into account that when we were here, there were already Turkish forces here.
Yeah.
We were told to go and stop this counter push from up and
Alright, everyone who's not doing anything, look to the southeast where
already in it.
is coming.
And they already knew they were in it because platoon drove straight in and died. And they still wanted us to push all the way through it, all the way to this useless hill. And now he wants us to push onto the next two hills.
Okay. Right, okay.
You know, and you're forgetting the 3 Leopard 2s that we've come across.
Yeah. And we have... Alright, they're decent rifles, but...
Disposables. We have disposable AT.
The Charlie G's went close to the Leopard Island.
I think one of 3 hits managed to detrack it.
That's all the other shit.
So to adjust this, we either needed stronger AT or yeah.
I mean, there's just so many things.
I believe is falling back. We're holding until they give us a new location to fall back to.
No, those are tanks. Fuck that noise.
Yeah.
We're being hemmed in by tanks. I've got audio contact on at least 2 to our direct north.
Ah, great.
One is holding literally behind the crest of the hill on grid square 190158.
Recommend you don't make yourselves known.
Can we actually get effective AT? Effective air support? Effective armor? Effective anti-armor of some form of description?
Effective stuff.
I'll try to get something.
We've got zip ties.
Oh yeah.
We can zip tie the tracks together.
Hello, Turkish forces. You are here illegally. Please put your hands in the air and fuck off.
User joined your channel.
Well, we've tried that now. Shall we go home?
I want to go to the Winchester.
Should we open up a pub again?
I don't think there's any here. If it was urban, it would have made so much more sense. But it's not. Because at least urban, you can sort of hide and do shit and whatnot. And you can do, you can ambush armor, you can do infantry stuff. But no, this is just great big open fucking ranges with no AT whatsoever. We're using an
Saxon, you are.
battle tanks. It's, what the fuck is this even?
Where you at, mate?
I think I'm gonna walk towards it.
Apparently they're friendly now.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, if you're close to the leopard being towed, that's friendlies.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter at this point.
It's Rendex driving, so watch out.
It's fine, he's already driven past us.
I was half expecting him to shoot us.
Yeah.
So who's actually in a gunfight and, actually having fun?
I think that's the AI.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, I can't think of anything.
I don't know.
Contact was friendly. Isn't that our IFV crew? Monkey, aren't you supposed to be in a fucking tank or something?
Yes, that's one, but I was repairing Rendexes.
Do you want me to come get you through?
Wait,
Hence why I'm walking. Hence
did
why I'm
Rendex
walking.
steal
No,
your tank?
I'm on an adventure to try and find my death.
There's actually 2 Leopard 2A4s.
Okay.
Yes, we're aware.
Well, that leopard sure is aiming for you.
It's Rendex.
They're both friendly.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, there's a friendly infantry section who's been here and doing stuff, and I
I've been
don't
advised
even know
that,
anymore.
that tank's
bullet,
almost getting armored.
This is another one of those ops where everybody upgrades into something else, isn't it?
I think so. It's just making it really dumb.
God. I'll
I'm fine. Just knock me down. I think you can pick me up when I'm in that state. I'm not injured.
If anybody needs a resupply, there's an Arsenal Hemet here.
There's
On the
nothing
6-9
going on
marker.
that we don't need to resupply.
I will say this. From a medic perspective, it's been fun. Because I've had fuckloads to
Is
do.
that Rendex blowing up or something else?
Russians.
Who's getting tanks?
It's the Russians who are engaging the Turkish and annihilating them, so we've been basically superfluous to requirements for the entire op.
No, we're good, thanks. Have fun.
Right, I'll ping Zeus then.
No. Yes.
Move
And
along.
apparently the British have shown up. Because I can see a jackal or a coyote.
You're shitting.
Interesting.
Where do you think the Warriors came from?
I mean, the Warriors are AAF base game.
Bolin, to answer your question, Coney Island, 1979.
I think I would have preferred this op if I'd had a pistol. I genuinely do think I'd have preferred this op if I'd had only a pistol. Because at least then it would have been clear that it was only about survival and running away.
Like, I can see the idea, I see what she's going for. He's going for a multi-layered defense, but...
But no!
Hillside to hillside.
That was a ranging shot.
When all of the contact is...
I have no idea.
I wouldn't necessarily put this down to fish. Like, from what you were saying, it sounds like it could just be difference in platoon leader could maybe affect this differently.
There's not really much you could have done against 3 Leopard 2s, I'm sorry.
Right.
I mean, the AI has gotten into more contact than us during this entire op. I fired perhaps 30 rounds.
I drove dangerously, and then everyone survived.
So, lower the friendly AI, lower the enemy AI.
I mean, I don't know what it's about. It's...
I mean, at this point,
is it survival horror?
I would have despawned all of this lot, because there are no players there now. Personally.
You were fucking right, BA. The AI stopped the attack.
Yay.
I guess we weren't needed, because the combined forces of the Russians and NATO are here.
Get the brews and the fags on.
Should we go back to the gate?
User left your channel.
Yeah, the gate was fun.
No, it wasn't. Me and Delta walked about a mile and a half.
And the memory of that stick with you forever. And you will go on to write a song about your walk.
Yeah, I'm not that bad company, Scottish.
Oh,
I'll
see
say-
infantry, but it's
name
Russians,
it like this.
so I can't even shoot them. Fuck my life.
Well, that ought to do it.
Can't is a strong word.
Anyone who's still at 6-9 Hill, jump in the Hemet.
Come again?
Right, come in.
I actually am going to drop anyway. I had to anyway at this time. But
yeah, see you, Bill.
Bye, Ball. Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're all mounting up
I may be back on in a few hours, but
yeah.
Gotta make a call to spin.
Enjoy it.
User left your channel.
Oh dear, slipping off the rock.
You'll be glad to know the AI is in more contact to the north.
Wonderful.
This bomb just disconnected.
Yeah, something else to do.
We have, we will try and dispatch to
It's
you
Mark
as soon
with
as
you
possible.
guys, BA.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's with me.
Alright, we're coming to get you.
Hi, Fish.
Hello.
Hello.
Were you coming to get us out of interest?
I'm
We're
not.
gonna go retake the
Oh,
On
friendlies.
the radio.
They wanted fuel trucks, so
Hasn't that already been cleared
What are we
by
even
now?
doing at this point? I don't know what the point of us is.
ideally they would have got you guys to push and hit and then withdraw so that you could basically keep fighting them off for a while until the rest of them turned up.
Right. Instead, we got into light infantry versus 3 leopards.
Yeah.
More. Was there meant to be 3 leopards?
Now
There
we know
was
how
meant
the
to be
plan
3
is in Arnhem
leopards,
Field.
and that was it. 3 leopards, which were meant to be spawned them in right at the back, and basically told one of them to come in with the initial arc, but the other 2 followed in.
Yeah, Mark,
Didn't
over
touch
there.
'em.
Yeah,
Is that
I
where you're
mean,
mounting
shit
up?
happens.
Yeah, about to go.
Yeah, might as well.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
What do you think about us being right there in the middle?
User left your channel.
We're taking the town.
Alright, we're in.
So where do you want me to go?
We'll clear the town.
Oh, we are already
We
on
cleared
our
the town,
spot.
we're just holding it. Yeah, go to town.
I have absolutely no idea who that is.
Go to the town.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Has anyone been hit?
Oh, he's not friendly. Oh, he is. Oh.
Oh, yay,
He's Russian.
being shot at again whilst driving.
It's not big wind.
Yeah, so Rhodopoly is free of people.
So how many armies are in here? Always British and Russian plus the Turks?
It is more than Battle of Five Armies
This
from The
is
Hobbit.
Alpha 2, Bravo is here, so enemy forces, mostly Russians here. Just so you know.
But were they supposed to get out?
Guys, did you just get out?
Yeah? Yeah.
I mean, we got the order to, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought we did too.
If not, that's my mistake.
Oh, guys.
So,
This thing's one of
where
ours.
do you want us to go now?
The Russians are friendlies, yes.
Whoa!
Hey,
Alright.
Okay,
What
we
happened?
just got
Getting out
armored
now.
like fuck. Saxon's down outside the Vic.
You've got somebody who's down in front.
Wait, so we might have run over someone and that caused us to go crazy.
Done on 3 tiles.
What the heck?
There's also friendly Russian infantry all around.
Yeah, fortify this position, and we'll stay here.
What? How in...
User joined your channel.
I think the less questions you ask, Toby, the better.
Fucking wind. Wind. Wind!
Yeah.
Stop moving.
Oh, fuck, sorry, Mark.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I wonder if we can nick anything out there.
Right, yeah, done.
Any gunfire is at least a few hundred meters away.
User left your channel.
It's fine, the AI will destroy it.
User joined your channel.
I'm sad to report these Russians had no brush on them.
Yeah, so we're sitting here waiting for the enemies to get closer.
Except considering it's VCOM, they're not going to get closer, they're going to flank around a few hundred meters.
Yes.
I can see British forces engaging to the east. There's Russians with us. And I kind of want to finish it by saying that, and now we're stuck in the middle with you.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Well, you are.
stuck in the middle, EU.
Yeah, the coyotes are slaughtering everything.
User disconnected from your channel.
Is that artillery as well?
At this point, not a fucking clue.
It's probably Cecil.
I can hear sporadic artillery fire, AK fire to the southwest, but I don't know if that's hostiles or if it's friendly Russians.
That's a good point. Could be Cecil.
I mean, that sounds like autocannons having fun.
Fine.
Again, not something we're equipped to treat or manage.
Smoke coming for the east, approximately 800 meters.
Please.
Yeah, I think that's
Alright,
what
putting on the
fuck
latex
Jackals
glove,
was
turn
shooting at.
around. And
Is that disabled tank of ours still there somewhere?
and it's just like snugly up there and you're done.
You know what, at this point I actually think I would have a better understanding of what's going on if I didn't have a long range.
I thought I had a good understanding of what was going on, but now I have no idea.
Wind.
Welcome to the club.
Volunteering for a mission to see if we can retrieve our tank
I
that we
found a
scavenged.
solution, Mark.
That's up to Saxon, mate.
I have no cable ties.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can go for it.
Anyone want to join?
I do, but I didn't really want to incite his
Meh.
wrath.
I think it's already been scavenged.
I just want it to end.
How long's that been
Don't we
going on
all?
for?
Anyone want
It's
to
been
talk
going
about
on
or
for 2
just me?
hours, so we've still got a bit of time. But
It
I don't think it's
needs
gonna.
to
stay to play some
I don't think it's gonna last much longer.
Right.
No more than
I'll
10
see you guys in
minutes.
a bit then.
Nice
Have fun.
I
Oh,
actually want to
it'd be
shoot
more fun than
something
this right now.
that, looks like that's not on the
That
cards.
isn't a leopard. Yeah, I can agree with that, to be honest.
You know, I'd want for once to not be basically, you know, engaging stuff at 800 fucking meters.
Hmm.
You know, because that's what you do when you're faced against enemy armor. You engage in a ranged fight with them.
Yes.
Jesus wept.
I personally enjoy having to charge leopards. We have no needs.
I mean, especially when there's 3 of them.
No. And they were the Canadian ones. They're fucking tough as nails.
I would have preferred a fucking pistol. At least that way it would have been clear that we weren't meant to fight. You know, or submachine guns.
Like a pistol with 1 bullet for yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Daisy style.
And we're done.
Oh, there you go.
Right then.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Mm-hmm.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Right, Zeus.
Right. Yeah, that didn't work. Never mind. The AI wasn't really playing ball, and occasionally the helicopters that were meant to paradrop troops decided instead of taking off, they would go up into the air, then crash directly where they were, which meant that the initial paradrop didn't work as planned. Yet your pushing out and initially fighting that initial assault was, I would say, marred by the point that the 3 tanks turned up at once when only 1 tank was meant to turn up initially. And the infantry that were with them decided to basically dick around in the town beforehand where we were spawning them and moving them in from. So that didn't really work. I hope the mission was okay overall, but yeah, I can see that this didn't work as how I hoped, so I'm not particularly happy with it myself. Platoon.
Yeah. Suddenly the change of plan that happened oh so many times makes complete sense. If things were, chopping and changing because stuff was going weird, fair enough. Things happen. I'd rather see people try and fail at doing big, impressive new stuff than just do the same thing every single week, day in day out, and get balled by it. So there's that. Thank you for bearing with me through having to chop and change plans all over the place, and also the communication issue I had 3/4 of the way through, where it just decided that local chat was going to cease to exist, and sometimes even radio chat as well, which was very fun. That's all I can really say. Alpha.
All right, Alpha.
I was just going to say, if again, we keep getting, at some point, someone just decides that putting a whole bunch of infantry with a tiny amount of AT against Western main battle tanks, which cannot be destroyed by said AT, is a good idea, and it never seems to work out well. But yeah, I can understand the trouble with the AI, but yeah.
Okay,
User
Bravo.
disconnected from your channel.
Went well. It was fun. Despite all the chaos, yeah. So yeah, overall things went well.
Charlie.
Yeah, I absolutely love the concept, and big props for trying to make it work, even with everything going on. I especially like the touch of the fact that because the Turkish are using a blend of NATO and Russian equipment, PID becomes very important. Huge props to Platoon for trying to organise around all that, and to my squad for dealing with our mass CAS towards the Uvadopoly initial incident and the fated hill where we had 2 MBTs very close to us. And yeah, if the kinks could be worked out, I think that would be brilliant, honestly. Oh, and to my squad, thanks for putting up for me with me on my first time squad leading.
All right, IFV.
That was a mission, certainly. Regarding the actual mission, it was a good concept in my opinion, and it could have worked well. One of my few gripes was that the vehicle we were given was not really usable by players. It was lacking in a lot of things. So when we asked for a replacement, we were told tough luck, basically, until the second time when we were tired of it. And regarding the tune-up, there was fairly little communication with us. I understand this is because the RTO was not present for the majority of the mission. So that's that. Otherwise, we enjoyed it, I think.
Okay, so if I haven't forgotten anyone, moving on to any other points, Deets.
As it's been alluded to before, I would rather, someone try a new concept and it not go very well. See here the Star Wars prequel trilogies, than people try and do the same thing and it not go very well. See here the Disney sequel trilogy. So props to Fish Jam, I think, for trying something new. Might not have gone well, but hey ho, that's how it goes sometimes. With regards to the mission itself, personally, as a grunt level infantryman, I didn't know what any issues were behind the scenes. I just thought we were moving from place to place. I'm pretty happy to do that, so I had quite a good time. But when we were on that hill, we did have a admin clusterfuck of there being an MBT, another MBT that was towing it, and then the supply Hemet, and they were in a sort of triangle tripod formation facing into each other. 3 absolutely massive targets right next to the main concentration of infantry. Now, I'd suggest that is a recipe for big boom and lots of people dead. So, I did suggest this up the chain, but it got rebuked. Maybe think of the so what when you do that kind of thing, because you know that shit can go bad very, very quickly, and the players will get very salty that they've all been blown up. But anyway, despite what Fishjammer said about it all going wrong, and despite some of the points that other people have made, I had a great time in general. There were some really tense scenarios. I didn't fire very much. I didn't have a lot of combat, but it was tense. I love a bit of tense, a bit of atmosphere. So I had fun despite that. That's my point over. Thank you.
Delta?
I have to mention that the concept indeed was a great idea. Bit of prequel stuff before the main campaign. Love that. I also love the main campaign. But just a little hint. If you put in AI, don't put in as many that the enemy is actually decimated with it, and leaving the actual players stranded around with nothing to do. Because in the end, I just went scavenging for seeing if I could find something to do, like just standing around or getting shot in the face immediately. So there's a little hint for next time. Love the concept, but yeah, it could be better.
Okay. Boomer?
Right. I felt the initial contact was pretty decent. When we heard there was a tank, I think we all in the IFV were thinking it was like a T-72 before abruptly getting annihilated. Carried a fucking Viking from the burning wreck, only for him to die on my shoulders. But yeah, then communication broke down. That was the only issue I had before, and I apologize, Dietz, for the towing. That's because it got stuck on your Great Wall of China and broke the cables, and we couldn't move it.
It wasn't mine. I'm just saying that, right next to the infantry is not a great idea.
Yeah, no, I was trying to pull it around and into the compound, but it got stuck, so there wasn't terribly much we could do but yeah, no, my bad.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Saxon?
Yeah, I was just thought this before. If someone calls over long range to cease fire on friendlies, please pass it down to your squads immediately, not 40 seconds later. I was very tempted to tell my guys to open up on the people shooting at them. That's all.
Russ? Russ?
I just wanted to say that if you wanted to turn this into a continuing concept with like more ops and maybe a bit of a storyline to it, that would be interesting and fun.
Would also be a campaign for which submissions are currently open. And last but not least, Monkey.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out, well, it was more of a question, but during the first engagement when the LAV was next to, I think, Bravo, it was a squad with Bolum. I was trying to leave infantry targets for you. I just wanted to know how effective that was in giving you stuff to do.
Honestly, don't know. Be able to say.
Fair enough.
But I think that was possibly the last infantry contact that squad got into. Right. So, if somebody wants to run the second up, put your name down in the briefing room chat.
Disconnected from your channel. User disconnected
Okay.
from your channel.
Mark, do you mind doing the wheel O names?
Yeah, I will do. I've got it.
User
Cheers.
disconnected from your channel. User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel.
Zephyr, Rad, Ashley. Is that everything? Everyone?
Shut down the server.
That's just a given.
User left your channel.
Delete the server. I got another one. Release the BK pack.
And Rad. So, yeah,
It
like
just
I
got
said,
delayed. It just got delayed by another week.
User left
No, I thought it was another year.
well, it's already coming in
No,
2022, so.
That's how much you're adding to your parole time, convicts.
Oh.
Right. I am going to play some ads, play some music, and then I'm going to come back with some War Thunder for about an hour just to chill before I go to bed. So I'll be back in like about 10 minutes. Go grab a drink, go to the toilet. Yeah, so I'll be back in a bit. You can take this time. Go check out my YouTube channel. There is a YouTube link in the title. I can send it here. That'll give you like enough time just to watch a video and then come back and then I'll be playing something. So I'll be back in a bit. And I'm back.
So come on back.
And my premiums ran out. Oh dear.
What, your Pornhub premium?
No, my watch.
See, this is where you click auto renew.
My watch under premium.
Oi. Stop shooting at me. I'm going to make it rain helmets if you do that.
I was like, how did you yeet that far? Oh, it was money.
Right, I'm going to do one last quick sweep. Ricketts to the bus.
Fine.
Come on, fat man, get up.
Hang on, bear with me. I'm going to get some more ammo. I'm going to go blow things up. If you're going to pull me out of the fun this early, you might as well let me have some more
Yeah, I'm
fun
going to
with
try and
rocket
stab
launcher.
a few things.
Don't try and stab a bulldozer.
Excuse me.
No, I'm just stabbing
Shield.
random blue.
Ricketts, I have a 5.7 for a reason.
Shield. Baby jug. Ow. He shot the rocket in the air.
It's quite an impressive shot.
Taser stunned me at like a foot away from him as I was trying to.
Should we leave?
Yeah, we're alright. Trying to stab.
How many times have you been down?
Well, that was 2 just then.
Better off
Let's
doing
see.
that on an easier difficulty, mate.
Yeah, let's see.
Because those knives are properly shite. At least the Luger's nice and easy.
Yeah, we gotta change the difficulty then in that case.
Oh god damn it!
For fuck's sake, Rick, you absolute waste of oxygen.
God damn
That's
it.
a little neat.
I thought it would go through the window frame, but obviously not. Right. Have that.
What, you thought a rocket would go through an indestructible window?
I thought it would pass through the opening.
Uh-huh.
Should
I was
use
gonna
a
say.
rocket.
Get in the car.
Oh, side job.
Just like the movies, The Big Bang Theory. We found some Gauge courier packages. Yay!
That was easy.
Hit count or kill count 491.
Hang on for you. I was on 173.
56. Specials body count 14, headshots 25. Oh, I've got a
Nice.
50 cal sniper rifle.
Sweet. That's an absolute giggle, that gun.
It is good.
Thanatos, yeah.
I've got 17% accuracy still, somehow. 491 kills, of which 73 were specials, and there's 304 headshot.
Oh yay, a new optic.
Please pick one.
Of course. Camouflage pattern. Oh no, XP.
No, XP.
I mean, that's better than a kick in the teeth. But it's only 10.
Worse.
There's 10k, which
Makes no difference whatsoever. Mark, have you got payday, mate?
I don't. I was told it was like £5 on PC a little while ago, and I did check yesterday, but it was like 20 quid, and I was like,
it's worth it.
I will probably eventually get it because it does sound like a lot of fun.
Especially,
I'll-
especially considering that Payday 3 has just been announced.
Oh, then I think I might
Payday
as well
3
just
has
wait for
been
that
Payday 3 has been announced.
then. I thought just wait for that.
No, play Payday 2. Trust me, Payday 2 is amazing fun.
Plus, you'll probably get, knowing the way the developers work, you'll probably get free shit in Payday 3 if you got 2.
Yeah. Because they did that for Payday 1. If you own Payday 1, you get free. There's a load of free cosmetic stuff you get.
Plus, Payday 2 is well worth playing.
I'll wait to see if it goes on sale.
Oh, it's always going on sale, mate. Always.
Nah. What do we go
Once
and
it's
do
next on
this
sale,
time?
I'll I think I put it on my wish list, so I'll double check.
So I love the fact, Ricketts, the tropical foregrip increases the threat of the M60.
Yeah, well that's the E4, isn't it? That's what it turns it into.
No, that would be if you put the tactical foregrip on. The tropical one is just literally the camouflage netting.
Oh, yeah, that's what I've got.
And then you got the modernised foregrip, that's the E8.
I didn't want to lose any accuracy or stability, so I decided just to go with the tropical one. Because 56 accuracy and 48 stability on a machine gun is not bad.
I just think that the Brenner 21 is an underrated LMG.
I couldn't get on with it. Don't know why.
Hits like a truck. It's slightly less stable than the M60. Hits the same hard, faster rate of fire, slightly smaller magazine size, slightly slower reload speed, but it's just such a giggle. And the noise it makes. It is the most satisfying noise.
No, satisfying noise has got to be MG42.
It's just MG42 is cool and it sounds amazing, but there's just something about the Brenner.
So, what do we want to do? We're going to do one for Taft to get his achievement thingy doobly.
So we want, I think, just a bank heist on hard.
Yeah. Any preference on which type? Or do we want to do go back?
Just a bank heist, mate.
Yeah, bank heist. Just I'll let you set that up.
Cool.
An excuse to pull out the Mosin.
Seeing as it's a lower difficulty, I'll bring out the Sten.
Well.
Should
have just dived in on him, taking the speed advantage. Rick, you play a lot of Warfare, don't you?
A bit.
I was just about to say,
Massive one,
do you know when the next?
No.
I was going to say, do you know when the next sale would be?
I know you're going to ask, and no, I don't.
Would you like to see a magic trick?
You're going to make a pencil disappear?
Yes. Well, I'm playing as John Wick, so you know.
Killed a guy with a fucking pencil.
That's pencil.
Pencil.
A fucking pencil.
There was 3 guys I heard. I love the fact that one of the skills I can get takes an M1 Garand with an 8-round clip and takes up to 23 rounds.
See, any other weapon system, I'd hate you for calling it a clip.
Because I know what it is. It is a clip with a Garand.
I know. Like, that's what I mean. Any other weapon system, if you'd called it a clip, I would have hit you. Even like if you said a Lee Enfield.
No, if If it's one of the ones with a fixed magazine, it's still a clip, it's a stripper clip.
Nope, the weapon has a magazine still. Whereas the M1...
Loading the magazine with a clip.
You are correct. But it still has a magazine, whereas the M1 does not have a magazine.
No.
It has a clip. I'm going to spend this time reorganising my loadout or my inventory.
Alright, crack on.
Bear with me. Right, are we ready?
Yep.
So, Mr. Marquez?
Whenever you are, buddy. Whenever you are.
Cool. Do you want me to bring a rifle or do you want me to bring a shotgun?
Yeah, bring whatever the hell you want, mate. It's only a hard difficulty, isn't it? I'm going to do a bit of an experimentation with some of my less used weapons.
Feeling
I'm
ballsy.
about to go mad. See how many bodies I can send somersaulting through the air with this.
What have you brought?
Shotgun. Nick will see it and he'll know exactly the one I've bought.
God.
Ah, damn it. I tried.
Let's go with the Demon Slayer.
Do I need to bring a drill? Saw, sorry.
It's up to you. If you don't want to bring a saw, I'll bring. I have to change my cloud.
Ah, big ones. Oh, I was hoping to run around and stab people with it, but I can bring a
No,
sword.
you can do that with
you
the
can
saw.
do that.
Just gotta wait for the vault.
Yeah, you've got plenty of time to do it.
Here we go.
You can bring your MP7 on this one as well if you have a problem.
This one's freaking piss easy, mate.
It's just because Big Bang is a lot of firepower at mid-range that's needed.
To be fair, I think the MP7 would have served me better in Big Bang anyway.
But it's the case he's finding the assault rifle works for you.
Yeah, thing is I got the MP7 tripped out.
That's what I mean.
Trip out an assault rifle.
Trip out an AR and you'll be absolutely drooling over it. Or a shot.
Right, let's not even bother trying to be slightly stealthy, Rickets.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll break an attack.
I like it.
Get on the fucking floor.
One there. One there. Come on. Ah, shit. I've run out of check charges. Someone saw that door. I forgot I've not got all these skills on this. So I want to go back and deal with that camera room.
I've got the key card.
Oh, I was about to stab him.
No, my bad. Never mind.
Just
I'm
run
trying
out
to stab
front.
people.
Just run out front and start stabbing.
2 cops turned up. I was gonna say, were you really just about to try and... Taff, come here. This is an achievement. Oh, there's also a cop in the lobby.
There's a cop in the lobby.
Oh, that was Giro. Yeah, in here. Taff, look on the shelf. Don't grab it, Rickets. Let Taff grab it.
Oh, is that the little helmet thing?
Yeah, it gives you an achievement.
That Ricketts has got?
Yeah.
The bullet helmet. Oi, boo. Oh look,
Come on,
shields.
cops! I want to stab you. Hurry up. Oh, there they are. Yay! Come on. Taser.
Yeah, don't try stabbing tasers.
Yeah. I'm stuck in a perpetual cycle because I killed him as he was tasing me, and then it kind of just tased me until I was dead. Shit.
I would advise maybe try and do close quarters combat if you're trying to melee people.
Yeah,
rather
get
than
inside.
do it in the street.
I was going to say, come in the bank, mate, and do it.
All I'm seeing is just helmets fly up. Right, anyone who comes into this main room.
Do you want to use the sword and do these ATMs, mate? It's up to you.
No, I got it. Hang on.
Oi. No. Countering a sniper with a shotgun.
Yeah, got it. Life legislation, got it.
Nice.
I got the drill. Shut up, Jerry, you Japanese bastard.
I love how far this shotgun launches people when you hit them.
Have you seen my revolver, Rickets?
Just see this where I hit someone point blank in the head.
By the way, hit B.
Why?
Just do it.
Yeah, you look at your gun.
Oh, nice. Where's that tank? I will wager you're down here. Oh no, maybe not.
I love how you just look at the sword, just like. Ooh. I wonder if there's an achievement for killing people with the sword.
There is.
There is.
How many have I got to kill?
Many.
I think it's like 250.
Wow.
You basically got to use it as a main weapon.
It's not in one heist, by the way. It's in across like multiple heists.
Is it bad that I haven't even started using an automatic weapon yet? Oi, come here.
Let's see if...
Yeah.
I don't play DCS because it's too complicated and I would need to put in my flight stick and it's 10 o'clock at night. What time is it? 10 past 10.
Bags are open.
Tough, come on. Sorry, I open the deposit boxes, mate.
Just let's get these bags straight to the van.
Yeah.
Hey.
God, there's a lot of...
Hope I can retain that skull.
That's it for now.
Oh, I couldn't again. I've been shot down yet.
Boom. Can I have some taser? Sure you want to stick around? Yes, we're sure. Oi. My bank. Nicely done. No entry device. No entry device.
Ben. Next time you're A2, can you find out how much a Chiappa Rhino is? Just a black one.
It's not on that website.
I couldn't see it. More specifically, how much a Chiappa Rhino is for you.
No, I don't like revolvers.
I meant for me, but you know. I want a revolver. I've wanted a revolver for ages.
I've got one.
I had a Webley,
No,
except
I want a Chiappa Rhino.
I had a Webley, except you couldn't get spare shells for it, which was really frustrating, and then it broke. Because I tried using shells that they said they would, that another shop said would work, and they didn't work, and it broke the thing. And I was like, oh, well, the Webley was like 40 quid, so I'm like, eh.
And, I want a Chiappa Rhino because I just like the Chiappa Rhino.
Jesus Christ.
Some gold.
Yeah, we got lucky in this shop. I think there's 2 monies and
Still got the other row to do.
How did you get past that mine?
what other? Oh shit, yeah, those.
So just as an
I was
FYI,
like,
Tav,
done.
I get more money per loot item. So if you let me grab them,
okay, cool.
I've got a perk that gives me additional money per loot item. Or loose item, I should say. Do you know what my favourite weapon to give the AI is, Ricketts? AA12 with triple odd buck, and then you give the armor piercing perk.
God.
So it's armor piercing buckshot.
What?
I
Mate,
do
they
find the
fucking shred things.
that MG42's got AP.
Yeah, the AA12 is more effective.
It's like
It
an
really is.
automatic. It's like an automatic anti-tank gun.
Got the money back.
What? Oh, that would need to be removed.
What?
I'm looking at cars, and the car that I'm looking at has got a NOS system installed. So I'm saying that would need to be removed. Good price though. 15,000 euros? Sort sign pounds?
That pistol does look nice.
It's awesome. Can't get the skin anymore.
£13,500. God, I don't know.
It's not as nuts as your stupid frickin' knife. Did Taff tell you about his knife last night? Marco, were you there?
Did he manage to sell it?
I don't know.
Sold yet?
I know. I was there when he was talking about it.
Yeah, 220 quid.
No, I was just looking to see like if my dream car was on the market, and there is 2 at the moment. One in the Netherlands for £13,500, but after imports and everything like that, it probably cost like 15. And there's a guy.
What is your dream car?
That's in 240.
Fair enough.
And there's a guy down past London. He's selling his for 70,000. Just for the record, 70,000 for a good condition one is on the low end.
Shit.
One sold at auction in America recently for $230,000.
Think we're clear, Ricketts.
Cool.
Only 200,000? Is that a classic car now?
Yeah, classic JDM car. That's in 240.
Oh, is it basically an Nissan 240 SX?
No, I think the 240 SX is Sylvia.
Is the what?
I think, isn't that Sylvia?
No.
Ooh, oh, so okay.
240Z is earlier.
Get him back in the van!
An SX.
Oh yeah. The SX is nice.
Get him back in the van! Get him back in the van!
But I think that's like from like the late 80s.
90.
Early 90s. Like the starter car in most Need for Speed games.
At the time, yeah.
I'm gonna say once you consider like this almost looks like the classic Jaguar looking type.
Yeah, that's what they based it off.
Oh, an E-Type.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is the E-Type because it's like got the chassis in the back. Like it looks like it just.
Yeah. They based it off European styling, Japanese reliability for the engine, and then they sold it in America.
And who's the company? Who's this company that makes it?
I'm gonna knock it on
Nissan,
the there, gents.
essentially. It was the original founding company of Nissan.
Right. Cheers for the guys who paid it there, guys. I'm gonna knock
No
on the
So
last 2 gentlemen later.
Nissan, so Datsun became Nissan.
Ah.
But then they sold. Nissan was already a thing when this came out, but they sold it under the Datsun name because Nissan in America was seen as like a, well, it was seen as a small Japanese thing that people didn't want, so they sold it under a different name. And it worked.
So that's okay. So that's why the Nissan 400Z.
Yep. So it's the original. It is the great granddad of it.
Okay. Yeah. No. Someone that follows cars, especially Nissan, like Japanese style, as well as if it's a collector's item, I thought that would be a lot higher. But honestly, I didn't know. That's actually just 100 called Datsun.
For prices, it varies massively.
Oh, for sure, dude. Because that bunch of collectors either collect just to keep in a storage unit, or they'll collect and drive around. Like, I've seen people with like classic, like I would say like 1950s, and they're still driving today.
Yeah.
So,
like,
I think the majority of people that wanted to drive it, but that's probably why it went only for like 200,000.
Yeah. Like, that style went from early 70s, like I think it was like 1972 to I think it was like 78 was the last one. And in that one, you could have 8 cars, all with exactly the same condition, but they will all sell for a completely different price, because even the year of the car like the year the car was manufactured will massively vary the price. Oh, I didn't realise that car was behind me. I thought I'd shot him down. So like the 72 model year is more expensive than the 71 and the 70.
Yeah.
1972 is the desirable year.
What car has the point on it? Like, is that like a Jaguar as well? Like, Jaguars just have like that long hood with the engine, and then certain of them have like a point for the bumper. Because I think, I don't know if this is reliable or not. It's on mototrend.com. I'm just looking at pictures, and there's like the new Nissan Z car, codenamed Z35, in the pipeline. And I'm like, this looks familiar to something, and it's like it's somewhat sleek. I would say it almost looks like the original 240.
Yeah, that's what
but
they took a lot of styling cues from.
Yeah, looks like it's more defined, like got more defined edges and curves, but the front has a point to it. It looks like.
Yeah, the 240 does have a pointed nose, and you could get a bumper. Well, in the US you'd get the law-regulated bumpers, which were massive and ugly, or if you were anywhere else in the world, you would get. It was literally a strip of metal, essentially just a small strip of metal, but in chrome, and that would be your bumper bar.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually, never mind. This article's from August.
Oh, good game these past few games. And now I'm doing shot games. Just okay. I feel like since I've lost premium, my games have really gone down.
Yeah, I guess this Z35 that's I'm looking at.
Yeah, the
Nissan,
400Z.
Yeah, that's not even bad. It's supposed to be. Let's see if I can modern pictures of it.
You'll know it when you're looking at the new one because it'll be like banana yellow.
Oh no, there. Oh. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, that concept art they had of the first one looks pretty cool. I like the silver design on it, and then it's like, oh, look for the banana yellow one. Oh.
Sparko boy.
Yeah.
Royce just joined back in and he needs access.
What does he want access to?
The Wasanda and probably everything else.
Give him access to not safe for work.
Yeah, will he want access to not safe for work?
Probably not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, given who Royce is, how he is, probably not. But I'll ask him myself. Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil!
Mr. Royce, would you like access to the NSFW stuff?
No.
The not safe work stuff. It's mostly tasteful.
Dark shit.
There's dark shit, but it's mostly tasteful.
Just if you get access to it, don't scroll up.
It's tasteful dog shit. I mean, dark shit. Go for it. Whatever.
If you want it removed, just say the word, mate. We can remove it. It doesn't take
Also,
much.
we are not responsible for you having to
bleach your eyes.
Bleach your eyes, or having to drink 4 liters of unsea juice after you've viewed that channel.
I shall go get the bleach.
Good man.
Alright, thank you, sir. We're gonna drop down and play some Chunda.
Alrighty, dude.
Ta-ta.
See you in a bit.
Out of there.
literally down one channel.
Why am I bombing this town? I don't know. So, you know, the British did during the war. They bombed towns. Which town is it? Town of Yelpshanka? No idea where that is.
Can't pronounce it. Probably means it needs to be bombed.
It looks potentially somewhere in Russia.
My point still stands.
Never mind. Look, I found a more modern picture of it, of the Nissan Z Vision that they're bringing back the classic 240Z from Datsun.
Yep. So if you just type in 400Z, you'll see the latest one. The one that they've well, literally unveiled a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me, sir. Would you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Saviour, the Sterling? Come on, Gunners, take him out. Come on, Gunners, take him out. Ha!
Oh, is that what they're calling it, the 400Z?
Yeah.
I like it. I the ones that actually look like cars instead of a concept art.
Yeah.
They don't look too good to me because they just look like what is, you know, the Nissan GTR, right?
Mhm.
I think that's what they're trying to make it look like, but with a because I'm looking right at a GTR.
Yeah.
Dude, that's my dream car.
Depends on the GTR for me.
Yeah, I think it's like what, a 2018, 2017? I think that's the one that I really like because they did something to it, and I was just like, no, this is not the car that I like anymore. I want one of those like classic looking ones. But I do like the, like, for example,
Yeah. I do quite like the new look of the GTRs, the spiky, edgy ones.
yeah.
So Spark. Ah, we were in Stalingrad, okay. Ooh. You can buy a life-sized version of the Mandalorian helmet. Spark? Hello?
Hmm?
Ah, I didn't know if my Discord had died because stuff.
Because it breaks regularly.
Yeah, it breaks regularly. And I'm on Facebook and that's where it regularly breaks.
That's unfortunate. I was downloading Payday 2 and I'm at 27.2 gigs.
Thank you, Cherno. Thank you for the follow.
And I started at 245. Ugh. Yeah, because for some reason the 400Z looks more like the, what is it, the 350 that they have?
Yeah, so I think it does look 350, like 350 and 370-ish, but those cars were definitely making a callback to the original look. And so this is more of like, from what I understand, the new platform is actually smaller. So it is actually a smaller car compared to the 350 and 370.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but I kind of like just like the longish hood that goes off and then drops instead of rolls.
Yeah. Like, just cars with a really long bonnet hood is what does it for me. Like, that's why if I won the lottery tomorrow, and besides, well, the 240Z, I would get a Mercedes AMG GT.
I was gonna say, like, what other car has?
Do you know what I would do with if I won the lottery tomorrow?
Buy lots and lots of Warhammer.
Buy everybody a new PC. Not literally everybody in the whole world, but you know,
The ones that matter.
all the people close to me would get a new PC.
Can I build them for you?
Like, as in physically build them? Or...
Yeah, I would literally. It's like if you bought all the parts, I would build them all because I would basically say, right, this is what you're all getting. You're all getting liquid cooled shit.
But no.
If you want to cover my bill for my PC upgrade, you know, that's more than welcome.
Can I request RGB?
Oh, trust me, they would all be the same spec. They would all be the same spec, and they'd all have RGB lighting. And if you want water cooling, you can have fucking water cooling. Personally, I will be getting a pre-built water cooling system. I will not build a water cooling system myself.
It's so much fun. And then the problem with buying a pre-built water-cooled system is then you then need to know how to maintain it and stuff like that.
What do you mean? You just buy the frickin' kit that...
Oh yeah, I'm talking about custom cooling. You have to maintain that shit. Like all-in-one cooling, like what you can buy from like Corsair or something like that. Yeah, they're completely. Yeah, you just use them until something fails. But I'm talking about custom.
Hang on, I can't hear a bloody thing at the moment. All I can hear is Arc music.
Been a long time since I played that. Oh, that's why.
I'm not being funny, mate. It's 273 fucking gigabytes.
What is?
I thought it was 180.
Maybe without all the maps.
Oh, you're joking me. Really? You have to crash into me to kill me? Why can't I just catch a break in that fucking plane? But no. My next PC, Fantex 719 case. Someone do 360 plus 480 for me. I can't do it in my head at the moment. Something it ends in a 40.
What was it, sorry?
360 plus 480. So, isn't it like 840, I think?
That'd be... yeah, 840.
Yeah. 840 millimeters of radiator space. Haven't decided on the CPU yet. Potentially either.
I'd go Ryzen. It'd be Ryzen 9, top of the range Ryzen 9.
Yeah, I'm debating either is.
Thing is, these PCs wouldn't be just a one and done thing. It would be like every so often we'd upgrade them again.
Yeah.
The cases would probably stay similar, and again, people would get a choice of case, but the parts would come as the parts.
Rating either the 5900 or the 5800X. How is he able to turn that quickly where he's actually able to get onto me in the next, like, you know, with enough distance to still shoot me? I'm going easily 100 mile an hour faster than him.
You're playing War Thunder. There's your answer.
And then I'll be sticking with my 1080 Ti for the foreseeable future, and I'll eventually be upgrading to whatever 80 series graphics card there is.
Again, if I won the lottery, you would certainly not be sticking with your 1080 Ti. You would get a 3090.
There's meant to be, isn't there, like, they're bringing something else out as well? It's meant to be, like, better than this 3090.
3090 Super, I believe, or the 3090 Ti, something like that.
I will say this, looking at the proposed specs, Intel 12th gen looks. I'm very excited for that if they can pull it off. That is the one thing that is like making me very hesitant about upgrading at the moment. And also because PCIe Gen 5 is coming out soon. It's like we've just upgraded to PCIe Gen 4 in like the last year. PCIe Gen 5 is coming like to commercial next year. Still going, coach. Still make it. Couldn't make it. The F-109s at this tier are pretty OP. Really? Bell end. going to spawn in this and I'm going to get taken out immediately by one of those two fucking cunts. Here we go, they're already closing distance on me. First question, which cunt is going to come to farm me first? And he's already tried to pull him before.
Rip.
It's not even a rage quit because that's like, I was like that was my last plane anyway. I'm literally just waiting for Black Friday to see what some of the deals are on some PC components. I think I'm going to buy my new case and new water cooling stuff in the next month, and then when I'm off over Christmas I'll rebuild my PC. Well, I'll migrate everything into the new case. Right. Load me in. What's everyone else playing? On payday.
Now I'm playing some Hearts of Iron, just trying out the new updated version of Road of 56.
Hmm. Well, there we go, finally in the game. I think this will be my last one. In bed. Ah, the ME-264. Didn't that plane actually like never happen? Or at least in like
I
only
think
like
it did. I
reels?
think they did 262 and 263. That was it.
Yeah. Or at least I thought they made the 264 in like a really, really small number.
You can.
Because it wasn't like the 264 part of like the American bomber program or something.
So ME-264, you think?
Yeah.
So. Oh no, it was designed. Three prototypes built, abandoned. Continued as maritime reconnaissance instead. Oh no, number built 3, yeah, cancelled 44.
Oh god, this guy's coming for me. Shit. Bad.
It's a big bomber. All metal, high wing, 4-engine heavy bomber, classic construction.
It's just flying really, really quickly in a straight line and hope no one can fucking catch me. Shit.
Hardly any armour, a few guns, so increased fuel range, fuel capacity. Poor climb performance, loss of manoeuvrability, stability, and high dig-off and landing speeds. Yeah, close.
Shit, this guy's coming for me. Oh god, there's fucking two of them. God damn it. I cannot just catch a fucking break in this plane.
Hang on, my cat's being needy. I need to go soon.
cunt! Can't catch a break in this game, can I? He's not in that plane. Okay, I'm going for revenge. If I get killed, I probably will get killed. I will have my revenge in this life or the next.
I'm gonna call it here, guys. I got an interview tomorrow.
Alright. Best of luck with the interview.
Cheers. See yous.
In a bit. Jesus Christ, I'm on about bomber in less than 5 minutes. Yak's coming straight for me. Why not? Hey, stop playing this right this time. Oh no, he's a ground target strike. How much is premium again? Yeah. Wait for it to go on sale. Alright, I'm good enough.
Alright, dude. Catch you in a bit.
In a bit, guys. Have a good one. Alright. I'm going to call it a night there. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't followed, please consider following. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It'd be very, very much appreciated if you were to do those things. If you want to stay up to date on streams and anything else that I'm doing, then there is my Discord. Please come and join that. It'd be very much appreciated, and I'll be there for like talking and just generally just there if you just want to chat or have a bit of fun. I should really consider doing like community nights, or just saying like, what game does everyone have which isn't Arma or anything like that? Let's just have a bit of a piss about. I think that'd be a good thing to do. Yeah. Then there is bean battles. Yeah, we've done bean battles. Speaking of bean battles, in you freaking check mod stuff. Check moddy stuff. Click that link. I did place the link in there. Yeah. Check the link in there. Watch that video. Tell me what you think. Jackboxes? I'm not sure what that is. Well, yeah. So we could play bean battles. Could play golf with friends. I really want to do Among Us. I'd really like to do Among Us. I would like to find some people to play Among Us with. I think that'd be fun. What else am I thinking? What do you mean by you muted that area? How dare? Yeah, I was wondering why you've been like suspiciously quiet in the mod area. And like I see you like online, like a lot. This is why I have. Wait, do you have penis of the week in Digby's? Back boxes. Let's have a look. Oh, I know what game. Yes, I know what game you're on. Right? Yeah, that's Yeah, I've played that on Oh, what is it? I played that on. I think it's the Switch. I know my brother-in-law's got it for the Switch for the Jackbox. Yeah, I'd really like to do a community night at some point. I might like put it out there and just saying like, yeah, I think I'll make. Not right now. It's 11 o'clock at night, but I'll probably put an announcement maybe tomorrow and just say, looking to do a community night. What's everyone thinking? What would people like to do? I'd like to get some people in. Yeah. Then moving on to the outro. There is my YouTube. Those of you who haven't gone there, please go there, give it a subscribe, watch the videos, be very much appreciated. And you might enjoy what you see. And then for those who were around since the Arma game, there is the Digby Community League link. Join that, read the rules, download the mod packs. If you were watching from earlier, myself, Bolum, and BA are all moderators, so we'd be more than happy to help you get started setting up and such. Yeah. It's Patreon in the thing. Do I make a Patreon? Probably eventually. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I might make one. Okay, so until the next time, I am going to pass you off to someone. I'll pass you off to Digby. He's doing a sour course, so that looks quite fun. Let's watch him crash. Actually, is he still streaming? He is still streaming. Yeah. Go give him some love. So until the next time, I will speak to you all tomorrow, because tomorrow's op looks quite fun. So that should be good. Thank you, Alderman. Thank you for joining the community. My Discord. Right. I will speak to you all another time.